See if we go live on YouTube. For all the new viewers out there, bear with us because
what's up, guys?
This is our
welcome back.
First live stream. Or second, I guess. Our first official. See if we go live on YouTube. Sick. All right. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get started, bro. So welcome to the Controvert podcast, where we talk about modern dating, motivation and growth, and crazy stories. Today we have a fucking legendary guest right now. Let's see his face. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself, man.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan DeWong. I've been creating content for the past 3 years, motivating young guys, motivating all guys in general on self-improvement, self-respect, and self-dignity, because so many guys are fucking simping nowadays. So
I feel like that's your motto, huh? It's like you're trying to wind down on how many guys like simp and all this stuff. Like weak men, right?
My slogan in the very beginning, the reason why I blew up was, I'd post videos of, I just saw so much simping on TikTok and social media. And so the way to get back at all this simping would, I would just post videos with me and random girls and me having fun hanging out, and me not giving a fuck. And so my slogan was stop simping, start pimping. And that shit went viral. And that's when I got to like my first like 50K subscribers or followers on TikTok. Because I was just posting TikToks of me with other girls, and other guys would be like, yo, how do you get these girls? What are you doing? And then that's when I'd send them over to Coach Corey Wayne's work, which is my mentor. And a lot of these young guys, I guess they couldn't really relate or understand his message, maybe because he's a little bit older, right? He's like 30 years older than me, or compared to us. So a lot of young guys, they preferred what I had to say, even though it was the same thing that Corey was saying, but a lot of young guys like to hear it from me, and my perspective and my stories. So then that's when I grew my personal brand. That's when I grew AlphasOnlyClub. AlphasOnlyClub is a community for young guys just to get ahead in life.
Fucking shameless plug right there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it all started, bro.
You got more followers than us, and you still doing shameless plug? Down, dude. I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah, I mean, just for the guys who are interested in finding other like-minded men, that's where to go. I mean, that's really how it started, because I wanted to find more like-minded guys, and I didn't know there was other guys, like us, who shared the same mindset or understood these truths of society. And I thought I was like the only one, or just me and my brother, at least Nathan. We thought we were the only ones, bro. And so when we started making podcasts, we started to see, oh shit, there's a lot of guys who actually need to hear this stuff and actually agree with this stuff. And then we started finding other dudes in this space in Manosphere. That's why I started finding Sterling, Justin. That's why I found Andrew Tate before he blew up. Started finding all these other guys who were doing the same thing I was doing. I was like, oh dude, this is awesome.
Could you go ahead and like let the viewers know how old you are?
I'm 20.
Oh, you just turned 20.
Just turned 20. Yeah.
I remember like on the whatever podcast.
I was 19, yeah.
You're 19, yeah, because that was like November when it got posted. Yeah. So let's go ahead and like watch this clip. So if the viewers don't know who this legend is, let's go ahead and show that. So right here.
Oh yeah, this is a video of Nathan, yeah.
By hookup, we're talking
rizzed.
Absolutely not. Do you know that when I pulled up to his house, broke him outside with no clothes on?
No hit though.
He's the fucking Rizzle. I can give you guys the backstory on that one. So basically, before we went on the podcast, Brian, the host of the podcast, he told me like, bro, a bunch of girls flaked out on him to show up. So he's like, bro, you got to bring over whoever you can, anyone possible. So Nathan and I were reaching out to like influencers and shit on IG, and they were like, all right, these girls are fucking not gonna open up their DMs, whatever. So then we started reaching out to girls on our dating apps like Tinder, Hinge, or we started calling random numbers of girls on our phones that we have no idea. Unsaved numbers.
Dude, that's
hey, what do you look like? And we put them on FaceTime. Oh, never mind. We don't like you. And so my brother, he called one chick that he was talking to like on text for a little bit. Then she came over. They fucked, and then he put her on the podcast.
Wait, sorry, I was doing some configuration. Can you repeat that? Like, how did the redhead chick and then Nathan like fuck?
Dude,
just dating app or what?
Yeah, they just met up. I mean, obviously she's attracted to him. Here's the thing, bro. Fucking, if you understand the game, bro, it is what it is. If girls come over your house, you already know what it's
She's
for,
down.
bro.
Yeah.
She's down, bro.
Wait, why was she so down to come over though? I don't understand.
I mean, obviously, she was already into Nathan. 'Cause she matched with him.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
matched with him on dating profile. That means she thought he was attractive. And then obviously the plus was, she gets some clout for going on a podcast. But she didn't even know what podcast was. We're like, hey, do you want to come on a podcast with some other chicks?
He was just messaging girls on dating apps, and
Yeah,
then he was
I mean,
just like,
I was
hey, do you
calling
want?
random chicks through my phone, bro. I would just call random numbers, like, hey. She's like, oh my God, it's been like 2 years. I'm like, yeah, do you want to hop on this podcast?
Yeah, 2 years after we had sex, right?
Yeah. And so,
Wait. So when did you lose it, bro?
lose what?
Like your virginity?
Bro.
Because if it was 19, and then 2 years ago,
Bro,
you had sex.
I'm still a proud virgin, bro. Come on.
Dude, yeah, same.
Come on.
man.
Yeah, we were all.
I'm 29 years old, but I'm
on.
still a virgin.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, forever virgins, bro. So yeah, I've always fucking, yeah. So I mean, I started talking to girls, when I was pretty young. I got a lot of female attention, maybe just because I was good looking. But then I would turn them away because I was a complete simp back when I was younger, bro. When I was like in middle school, like 8th grade, freshman year, sophomore year, bro, I'd always be simping for chicks, and I had a lot of female attention. Right, but when it came to a girl I actually really liked, I'd drop all the hoes for this one girl. I put all my attention, all my energy into this one girl.
Done
and
that
then-
before.
And then the best part is she dumps you or she leaves you for another dude or some shit, right?
You know,
Even
all
though you
been
dropped
through that.
all-
We all
yeah,
been
yeah,
through
everyone
that.
knows, everyone's been through it, bro.
It's crazy because I got expelled because of a girl,
Oh shit.
of a girlfriend, because that's how simp I was. And then because of that experience, it changed my life. I was just like, I'm not gonna simp for a girl anymore.
Yeah.
And then after that, I actually started a fuckboy crusade for a
Good.
little bit.
Good. Yeah.
I don't know if that's good, bro. Like, that's another question I want to ask you, dude. Because with this whole women not really trusting men, would you kind of blame fuckboys?
Bro, that's the thing though, is they still hook up with those guys. So even though they say, we can't trust men, it's like, no, it's the men that you're choosing. It's the men that
But
you're attracted
There
to.
could be like manipulative fuckboys, right?
Yes,
they
100%.
pretend that they want to get in a relationship,
Yep.
but in reality, they just want to fuck.
Why do you always hear girls complaining about how their ex-boyfriends are so toxic, manipulative, but they still go back to him for sex? It's because this is what they're secretly attracted to. Girls, they run on all emotions, bro. They're emotional creatures. So logically, it doesn't really make sense to guys. When you're a simp, hang around girls and you have a bunch of girlfriends as just friends, you always hear them say, oh, my boyfriend, he's such a dick, he's such an asshole. And then you'll try saying, oh, well, why don't you just find someone nicer? And it's like, and then she goes back to hooking up with him. And it's like, bro, you see this. Everyone has seen this. These girls will complain about these guys, but then these are the same girls who are hooking with these dudes every single time consistently. And so if you just look at the facts of, okay, the girls will say one thing, but they'll do another. This is all women. They will say one thing, but they'll do another. They will say, I hate guys who are cocky assholes who are dicks, but they'll hook up with them, right? Yeah. They'll also say, I love simps who give me all their attention, all their time, and FaceTime me all the time.
Yep.
And then the simps do that, and she dumps him. She walks away, and she goes to fuck the other guys who are dicks and assholes who don't care about her. So,
But is that sustainable though? Because if the guy's an asshole and he's just a fuckboy and he's just using this girl, is that like right
that's
for us as men to do?
So those are the traits. So these guys who are dicks and assholes have more dominant alpha male traits. These are why, but they're not perfect. They're not the perfect guy, right? But they have more attractive traits than simps, right? So that's why these girls will end up fucking these guys. But later on in time, depending on the girl's situation, you'll notice a lot of single moms, they'll go for simps. They'll go for the guys who are more protective and more willing to send them money, right?
Because they feel like they could take advantage at that point, you know?
Yeah. So it depends on the situation of the girl. So you notice very young girls who don't have kids, they could fuck whoever they want. They're always going to choose the top 3% of dudes, just who happen to be alpha male type of guys, right? Or guys who are dicks, guys who are toxic, because they have these traits. No, these traits are not good. Overall, these traits are not good, but these are still the traits that girls find attractive. So, yes, they're not perfect overall, but they have more attractive traits than, the submissive beta male guy, right?
Do you think there is a need for like a balance? Like probably like if a guy's too fuckboy, too alpha, and just being kind of toxic in the sense
like
that
you
he's
said,
cheating
it's
all
not
the
long
time.
term. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
long
not
term,
long-term,
right?
right.
Like you
Short-term
said.
fun.
Even
There you
though
go,
women
yep.
are attracted to those
Yep.
types of men, right?
So yes, those guys will definitely get laid and they'll have success. That's why those guys stay that way, because they're like, hey, dude, I'm fucking all these chicks. Cool. The girl walks away. I have another chick lined up.
Yeah.
It's like, so these guys will never really change because they have that lineup. It's the same thing with girls. Girls are never going to change until they hit a wall, right? And so girls, they could hook up with any guy they want. You know, they can hook up with any guy they want. They can have sex whenever they want.
Easier for them, yeah.
Until, like I said on the podcast, it doesn't matter how many guys want to have sex with you. Only matters how many guys want to marry you. So when the girls want to get married,
Facts, dude.
that's
Facts.
when they hit the wall. Because now no guys wants to marry them because they've already been ran through. No guys, every guy, dude. We all know this, bro. Like we go to high school with these chicks, bro. We go to school with these chicks in college. You're like, I've seen you get ran through at least by like 10 of my friends, bro. And you see her with some simp who's like down to marry her, and everyone laughs at that guy, bro. Like you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. And so, and you know, sucks for those guys. But
Let's go ahead and play a video.
Yeah.
This is from the Whatever podcast. Let's go ahead and switch to there.
You're not a traditional woman.
I think I am to like a lot of outsiders. Like if I don't tell people what I do, like I look like a traditional
Well,
woman.
do you have social media? Yeah. So if I was looking at a girl, she doesn't have to tell me her body count. I'm just gonna look at her social media, who she hangs out with. And social media is a dead giveaway. Obviously, I can find the OnlyFans.
Honestly, if
just
you look
looking
at my
girls'
social
Instagram.
media, it is so like there's nothing there.
What?
No, like my
Oh, you got.
The funny thing is that these women
Are all
like,
on OnlyFans.
are,
bro.
yeah, they're all.
Really?
Wait, what about the redhead chick?
No,
she's not, right?
I can give you guys some more insights on that after, but
It's
yeah,
fucking
finish watching this
crazy.
video, bro.
Yeah,
Some
let's go.
crazy feed pics and shit on your fucking. Bro, you got like, you got your crotch right
Yeah, but my
here, and your
personal
feet
one.
are like right here, and it's like.
That was on her Instagram.
Traditional
Dude,
woman.
so
I think
yes,
that's-
bro, these girls are thinking that they're traditional.
Look at her. Like she looks like an innocent young girl, right?
Yep,
Wait,
that's
is she actually 40 or whatever?
No,
bullshit
she's
at?
not, bro. She texted me after the podcast, or no, she asked for my Instagram after the podcast, and then she was like,
Would you hit?
"No, I would not hit, bro."
But she's
Why?
older.
Because she's on
you know,
OnlyFans?
I actually thought she was down to actually get advice from me. No, I think she just wanted to fuck, bro. Because she
Real?
was like, "Hey, what? Do you have a business card? I really want to talk to you more." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I'll give you some advice, whatever. You know, I'm willing to help out a chick." No, she just wanted to fuck. It is what it is.
Wait, so that's another question I had because you're so established, right? You have like all this alpha energy and then you have like followers. But do you feel like when guys talk to girls and then they give off this alpha energy without that social proofing that you have, would it be kind of like a turnoff for the girl?
Dude, no, dude. Before I had followers, bro, I'm still the same dude, bro. Followers.
You're still, like,
if I lost all my followers, dude, I'm
confidence.
still the same dude,
Cool,
bro.
cool.
Like, it doesn't matter how many followers, how much money you have. A lot of guys think, oh, I have to have status. We hear in the red pill a lot, status, money, and that's value. It's like, no, dude, like. That's not what's valued anymore. Back in the day, yes, that would have been valued, but nowadays, that's everywhere, bro. To every single girl, that's all girls see, bro. And so now it's girls are trying to value like the energy and vibe you give off, right? Like the alpha vibe and the energy that the girls can actually feel, that masculine energy, right? And so that's what girls are really, really attracted to nowadays. Because there's guys who have money, but they're complete simps and they're complete beta males. There's guys who have a bunch of followers, but they're complete simps and complete beta males, right? So
Agreed.
girls are now, you know, they're more valuable. I mean, I just think that guys who have true value are the guys who are just genuinely masculine and guys who just, you know, truly believe in themselves and they don't need the followers or the money. Like that, I think that's what girls really, really want.
Yeah.
Or what
That's what
really
girls
attracted to.
respect, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you can see this all the time, bro. I've seen guys who have a bunch of money around girls. The girls don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a single fuck.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and play this video because this one is actually my next point.
I've kind of built myself up on social media to where now I just have girls trying to talk to me. Now I'm just like heavily pre-qualifying. And you could build yourself up that way in person, on social media, whatever. But that's just how I've done it on social media. And even in person, it's just like, I guess the vibe and the energy I bring off, girls can sense that, oh, this guy gets girls. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. He's playful. He's mysterious. I just automatically assume that she's attracted to you. And it's a really good mindset to assume because you come off way more cocky and confident. Like just acting like, yeah, every girl's into me, you know, and if you're not, then it's your loss, not mine.
So advice to like young men that you have, Logan, is that they should act confident. They should act cocky, I guess.
Yes, because if you don't love yourself, you don't value yourself, you don't see yourself as a prize of the catch, how can anyone else?
But there's
it all
a difference,
starts from
right?
within.
There's a difference between being humble and being confident, right?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
being cocky and confident, right?
Yeah, so you have to understand, it's like, be super cocky, be super confident, but still put in the work. It's like, bro, when I'm super cocky and confident, I'm still going to the gym, still working out, still building
get
my
girls.
social media. My social media and everything has been growing. Nothing's been plateauing or stopping. It's like everything's been growing, but I still have the same mindset. Like even Andrew Tate says, like before he was world champion, he even said, I'm the best. I'm the world champion. For McGregor, if you guys watched the McGregor series on Netflix, super good. But yeah, he even said, yeah, I'm the man, I'm the dude, I'm gonna be the best, and he even said I am the best before he was the best. So this is with every single guy who is the best. It starts from inside your brain, bro.
You can't put women on the pedestal. You're basically, you got to treat yourself as the prize.
It's your mindset. Everything stems from your mindset. And so yes, there is a part where you can't just fucking have this mindset of, oh yes, I'm that guy, but then not take any action. Then yeah, that's fake, right? And girls will sense that bullshit. Yeah. Right. Girls will test you right away. So you have to walk the talk as well.
Yeah. Let's play this next part because this one is also something I want to talk about too.
You have to understand your roles that society gives you, and you kind of have to play the opposite. If I'm surrounded by a bunch of Asian kids and they're all focused on school and getting good grades, if I'm just like them, it's going to be very difficult for me to stand out. So you have to play, okay, cool. What's the opposite of what I could do? And I was just doing that naturally, right? But you can actually, if you understand it, you can actually control that to get women's attention, right? You can actually control that. And so, for example, like let's say I have a baby face. Like I have a super baby face. I look super innocent. Yeah. But here's what I could do to be super polarizing. I could bring off a very deep sexual energy and vibe. So when I talk to girls, it's very sexual. It's very dominant. And it's like, whoa, that just broke every little thing I was assuming about you. I want to find out more. And curiosity kills the cat.
Yeah. So, I mean, I mentioned Asian dudes because I went to a school with 97% Asian people. I went to Fountain Valley High School. So everyone at my school was Asian. Everyone was, and I guess, you know, Asian guys overall, even Indian dudes, all these guys, a lot of it's very simplified, bro. A lot of my clients are a lot of people who listen to my podcast are Indian or from India, bro.
Damn, dude.
You know, I'm getting a lot more, you know, Vietnamese guys, you know, a lot more Asian dudes. Yeah.
Try and get some pho?
Yeah, a lot more Vietnamese dudes, you know, looking up to me now, because there's not many guys who, you know, are representing Asians in a very masculine way. You know, it's always been like very simplified. And that's why Daniel, bro, he's a G too, bro, and he's doing the same thing.
Do you feel like that could be a culture thing, like probably like Asians in general, because we're more, I guess, reserved?
Yeah, it's definitely the culture, bro. It's definitely a culture, and that's why I said it's a very simplified culture. And you know, I gotta do more research to why that is. I haven't looked into the psychology of it, but from what we've seen, bro, it's very simplified. Like it is what it is. And so I haven't met any other Asian dudes who are on this level until now. Starting to create content online, I start to find the small majority of guys. But it's not only Asian dudes. It's just there's just so many simps in the world, bro. It's just so many fucking simps.
For sure. And it's crazy that you know all this as a 20-year-old, even when you're 19, right? When did you start all of this start to like unravel?
Probably like 16.
You're 16? Yeah.
Like in high school.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I think I was about 18.
Yeah.
I think I was about 18 when I started becoming like a little bit more red pill. I think I'm more balanced now, but before I was just like hating women when I was like 18 and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you get heartbroken, it's like how we talked about before we went on air. When you get heartbroken, I got expelled from school, right? And then when you get heartbroken like that, you're just like, fuck girls, all this crap. And then you just like lose sight of like what is real love and all this bull crap. And you're like, you know, I'm just gonna stick to like what I want to do and just not give a fuck. I just want to be a fuckboy, all this bullshit. But getting back to this video, I want to talk about this because it's crazy how you mentioned this polarizing thing. Because me personally, like if you look at me, bro, you see a fuckboy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You see a huge, massive fuckboy.
Yeah.
But if we look at, for example, Logan, this guy, baby face and all this shit. Like, let's see that. So Logan, baby face, and then me, fuckboy, super fuckboy, bro. Look at my earrings. Whenever I go on dates, they're like, I think it's the earrings. So what do? I don't fucking wear earrings when I go on a date, right? I wear nothing. I don't even do my hair sometimes. My hair's like just like. The sides are all just like thick and all this bullshit. I don't cut my hair. Like right now, obviously I have a fuckboy haircut, right? But if I make it non-fuckboy, I still get called fuckboy. Yeah. And then so I started saying to girls on dates, I'm like, should I get plastic surgery then if you're just gonna judge me? but see, that's the thing, dude. Because you mentioned like a guy should act cocky and confident, right? So you mentioned two different things here. So you mentioned be polarizing, but in the other video, you mentioned being cocky and confident. But in my opinion, I think it is very, very important to act according to what your second video is saying. Because I've seen a lot of beta looking dudes. They pull so many girls when they act like you know, like very sexual and like polarizing and all this stuff. But for example, for me, when I try to do that, it doesn't work because I look like a fuckboy. So you have to kind of be mysterious. You have to like catch the girl off guard. And if you look like a fuckboy, you gotta act like a gentleman. So I found that for me, statistically, it worked a lot higher for me. When I acted like really loyal, when I acted like really nice, all this bullshit. Because we have many different faces. I'm pretty sure you do too. So when I've gone on like probably 10 dates, I purposely acted really nice, beta boy. And the other 10 dates, I acted alpha, cocky, confident. I found that the first 10 was the most successful. So I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm saying I agree more so with your second video about like acting more polarizing. I think for you as like a 19-year-old before, when I think that's when you were still 19, right? For you to post that is crazy how you figured all this shit out, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm talking about in my course, because it's not only your looks, it can go off your reputation, right? So back when I was running through chicks, I had a reputation of being a fuckboy. Even though I didn't look like a fuckboy, I had the reputation of being a fuckboy. So a lot of girls would call me a fuckboy. And then that's when I actually had to pull off the I'm not a fuckboy type of thing to girls.
We all been there, bro.
Right? And
Yeah.
so and then you have to pull off that when you have that reputation, that's why I said you have to be polarizing. So when girls think you're a fuckboy, actually take him out on a date and actually like talk to him, and then actually get to open them up, right?
Yeah.
And have them actually talk about themselves. Right. And so then that's when the girl's like, oh shit, this guy is not just here to fuck. He actually is here to talk to me. And even if you are just there to fuck.
Were you there to fuck though? Be real, bro.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah.
That's the end game, right? That's the end game.
Yeah. I mean, so that's the thing is, in the beginning, a lot of guys' end games is to just fuck. And now I'm like totally surpassed. I don't even care about sex anymore. And now my whole entire end game is, all right, cool. Can this girl be an asset to my team? Is she going to be a liability? Is she going to be a waste of time? Can she actually help me? Can she help me grow my business? Is she going to add a lot of feminine and peaceful energy to my life? Right? So I don't even care about sex anymore. I just use sex to get those things from women. So a lot of guys, their whole end goal is just sleep with women. And that's what the whole pickup strategy is. And then once you realize the pickup strategy thing is temporary, bro. Yes, you could pick up chicks, but it's super temporary by using those strategies and tips and things and those words to say. But yeah.
So I got one question to ask you. Do you think sex is more important to women or to men?
So it depends from what person, right? So if the guy is super masculine dude, top 3% dude, and he's scarce and he's rare, then yes, sex from that guy is going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. And the girls are going to value it much more. And they're going to be wanting sex from that guy much more than the guys who are nobodies, guys who are average, right? The guys who want to have sex with them, right? So you notice this, it's just flip-flop, bro. It's whoever's at the top wants it the least, right? Because whoever cares the least has the most power. And it's just that dynamic. So a lot of girls, right? A lot of girls are in power because a lot of guys want sex from them, right? Until the guys say, dude, I don't even give a fuck about having sex with you. I just care if you're fucking peaceful, if you're gonna give me a headache or not. Then the girl's like, oh shit, and I actually have to act accordingly, right?
Act right.
I have to actually try, you know? So a lot of girls don't even try anymore, bro, because there's so many guys just looking for sex. They're willing to put up anything for sex, bro.
And they get DMs just like that, you know?
Yep, exactly.
But do you also think that if you found the right one, you would definitely cuff this girl? Or right now, because you're so young, you would just be like, nah, your focus is just like you want to run your businesses and all that stuff?
I mean, I've had like consistent girls for like the past like 2 years. Like a lot of guys think that I'm just like changing girls every single time. Like in order to build a rotation, you have to be able to maintain girls.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of guys think I made a podcast on this as well, because a lot of guys are like, how do I build a rotation of women? It's like, well, how many girls can you actually maintain? If you can't even maintain one girl, how are you going to build a rotation, bro? Like, it's just numbers, bro. Like, you're going to have to go through so many chicks, thousands of chicks. You're going to be on Dan Bilzerian's level to have a rotation like that. And that's not even a rotation. It's just new girls. A rotation is consistent girls coming consistently, right? That's a rotation. And so a lot of guys ask me, how do I build a rotation? It's like, well, are you able to at least maintain one girl? And if not, then you're not going to be able to build a rotation, bro. So that's why I teach. You have to actually not be using these pickup tactics or these strategies. You actually have to be yourself. You have to be a masculine dude. You have to be a top 3% dude, right? And that's the most important thing, bro. And you have to understand what women are actually attracted to. You have to actually understand what women want. And you have to be that guy. So a lot of guys, they think that, oh, I'm just gonna, I could just keep spinning plates and just talking to new girls. But if you try that, it's just, dude, you're gonna waste so much time on these dating apps and shit. Dude, my girls, they're on dating apps for me, bringing over new chicks, bro. I'm not even on dating apps anymore, bro. I have all my girlfriends, they're fucking swiping on, so they put their accounts on lesbian mode and they start fucking swiping on chicks to bring them over, bro. Like,
Bro, you know what this sounds like, dude? You know what this sounds like? You take a guess, dude. Take a guess.
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Are you serious? You don't know? Sounds like fucking the Asian Andrew Tate we're speaking with right now. I mean, Logan, you gotta be a little careful, man, because, dude, you might be like locked up in like, I don't know, fucking Vietnam at the end of today, bro.
Dude,
holy shit.
I mean, we predicted it, bro. Me and my brother were like, yeah, if we go to jail, it's probably gonna just be for talking shit, bro.
Like you and your brother are like blood brothers, or like just
no, we're just super fucking close, bro. Like,
yeah, Nate.
Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, so it was yeah. I've known Nathan since freshman year of high school, but we got really close after like sophomore year because we found Coach Corey Wayne's book. We started reading it together. We started watching all his videos together, and we just started growing like together like that. And yeah, we started getting better with women. We started understanding women better, and then we were able to start helping dudes more because dudes around us were like, hey, how the fuck are you getting all these chicks? How these chicks super attract to you, whatever. And then yeah, I think it was a total mindset shift for both of us, and then everyone around us started to see that, and then that's when we started the podcast as well.
That's crazy. I never really see Nate though, like in the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's been busy. I told you guys before. He's been busy doing stuff. Sadly, but after he's busy and I'm done being busy, then we'll start bringing more videos together. I'm trying to help him build his fitness brand, his personal fitness brand. That way we can market to more guys,
so
help
like
guys.
Coaching plus the fitness as well.
Yeah, because fitness is a very important thing. Like being physically fit is super important. Like I don't want to just be like these red pill dudes who just talk about red pill
fitness,
shit.
Right?
Yeah. Like I don't want to be just a red pill dude who just talks about red pill shit. I want to also niche out into fitness industries because that's super important to guys, bro.
So for a man, what do you think is like the most important right now? Like obviously you need to have like all three of these, like fitness, money, and then like game with women, right? Like what do you think is the most important out of these three?
Well, the cool thing is there's one thing that gets everything. It's just your mindset, bro.
Oh,
it just gets everything. Your mindset will get you everything. If your mindset tells you, I can't get that girl, cool, you're not gonna get that girl. I can't get that job, cool, you're not gonna get that job. I can't be that entrepreneur.
It's like in a MMORPG, like if you're like be like a mage, right? You would just only level up intelligence, but then you wouldn't level up strength. But you need everything to be kind of balanced. That's what I think. Right.
Yeah, and so and the guy who says he can and the guy who says he can't are both right. So it's your mindset.
Confucius or someone said that, right? Yeah.
I don't know who it's from, but it's a great quote, bro. It's a fantastic quote, and it's so true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, let's go to our next video. Believe, man, I lost track of where. There's so much things that we already went over, right?
Yeah, watch that one.
Kills the cat. Okay, this
The whole
one.
thing about equality is like no one is actually equal though. We're all different. Like this guy's 6'3", you're white. We're all different in our own unique ways. So I think everyone has to play at their advantage. Like he's a fucking porn star. Like
He's got a elephant trunk in his pants.
Yeah. So like it is what it is. Like we're not all equal. Like men and women.
We're not the same.
Yeah, we're not the same. Yeah, I mean the whole thing about equality is like no.
So I want to ask about this one. Say for example, you're making all the money in the household, right? And the woman is just like a housewife. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's like what you want, bro. Like you don't want to be competing. Like the reason a lot of people think that, for some reason, any relationship that I see where the guys think it's 50-50 or we're both doing the same thing, guys and girls.
About
like
80-20.
The relationship does not fucking work. Yeah, 80-20, but dude, still, the best relationships are when the girls are doing 90 to 95% of the chasing and pursuing, calling, texting, and putting the effort when it comes to those things, because that's feminine energy, bro. Feminine energy is about nurturing, caring, loving relationships, bro. Whenever the guy's doing that, bro, he's a fucking simp, bro. He's not focused on his mission and purpose. He's focused on trying to love the girl. He's focused so much on his feelings, bro. And it's like, you see all these guys, we've all done this ourselves as well. It doesn't work, bro. It doesn't keep girls attracted. And the girls who are the most attracted to you are the girls who are actually chasing and pursuing the most. And girls don't dump guys they're in love with. Girls don't dump guys they're chasing and pursuing. Girls only dump the dudes that are chasing and pursuing them. So it's impossible for a girl to dump you and break up with you if she's chasing and pursuing you 90% of the time, right? It's
so your ideal relationship with a girl is she's a housewife? and she just stays at home, takes care of the kids and the house?
I mean,
I think you mentioned
Yeah.
something about like you want to find someone that might be able to help build your empire, like a business partner potentially.
Well, not business partner, no, but something like, you know, a lot of my girls, they help out. So yes, cooking, cleaning, those are things that take away other things that are stressors in our life, like you know, babies, taking care of babies. Like, bro, no, I have to focus on the business. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't want to do the dishes, I don't want to do laundry, I don't have time to cook, bro. Like it just distracts me. So the girls like doing those things anyway. So it's nice having the girls who want to do those things in the first place. Like girls want to cook, clean, and nurture and care, especially for it's a dude they love. So it's like, cool, I'm just assigning them tasks that they already like doing in the first place. Makes it easier for both of us. If I gave these girls like, okay, you're gonna have to go hop on this podcast, you have to talk all this stuff with me, the girls are not gonna like that, bro. The girls don't care about money. Like they're not gonna want to do sales calls and closing people. They don't fucking like that shit. They don't care, right? And so,
But what about like a woman who has like a normal job, is pulling in like revenue and is willing to help you, and then is nurturing and caring instead of just being solely like a housewife, but also supports you?
so that's the thing is, a lot of girls, they come to me because they're in that position as well. A lot of girls not like come to me attractively, but they come to me for advice, because a lot of these girls who are working that 9 to 5, or they're working that business, or they're that boss ass bitch, right? They still want relationships. They still want to have kids and a family. But here's the thing. They're so caught up in being in their masculine that they can never get in touch with their feminine, or it's very difficult to switch off from masculine, which is business, purpose, work, money, status, right? So they have a very difficult time from switching to their masculine to their feminine, which is nurturing, caring, right? Being submissive. So a lot of girls, they come to me saying, hey, I'm struggling. Like, I'm a successful woman. I'm making a lot of money.
How come
but
guys don't like?
Bingo.
Yeah.
No guys want to date me long term. Guys want to hook up with me, but no guys want to date me long term. Right? And then I tell them, well, it's because a lot of the guys that you find attractive will not find you attractive because you're too much in your masculine. You're too much like them. Right? It's like magnets, bro. Like they just repel because they're the same. They need to be opposites to attract. Right? And this is with masculine and feminine. There needs to be a balance of masculine and feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're lesbian, gay, straight, bi, whatever. Both two girls, two guys. If they're both masculine, then that's a friendship. That's a partnership. And that's not a relationship with love, right?
So it's still possible, right? Like if there's a balance, if you see
Yes,
a girl
there needs to be a
that's
masculine,
balanced,
there needs to be a
making
solid
like
masculine and a
50K, then that's okay, right?
Well, here's the thing. So that she's still in her, so she has to be able to switch off that masculine role to
For
feminine,
sure.
and it's very
Yeah.
difficult to do that
Yeah.
as a woman.
Yeah.
It's like me working, trying to like kill people, and then also go back and try to take care of a baby. That's a very difficult to switch from boom, boom. And same with women. It's like working, and then trying to switch that off and turn it into like taking care of the family and stuff. You start to see women like this who have families, bro. They're super bitchy. They're super angry. They're always yelling at their kids and shit. And they're that dominant role, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
what the
see
father
that.
should be doing, bro.
Yeah.
Do you ever get pushback like when you say stuff like this, and then
Bro, I get
when
pushback
we
for
go
everything I say,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
that's the thing, dude. Like we didn't even say anything crazy, right? We talked about like dating in the East versus West, and I talked about my experiences dating in Taiwan.
Oh, shit.
Girls there are super nurturing, even though they work full-time jobs. They're super caring. They would just pay for the bill and all this stuff, right? And then I had a good friend of mine. She messaged me and she was like, "I don't like how you're painting women in the negative light." And it's like, what the fuck, like
Wild, bro. Because they've
it's
been brainwashed,
like
bro.
all I said was, you know, dating in the East versus West, they're more nurturing in the East, and then because women in the West, like in America, they have more of like a masculine energy. Those were not my exact words. I didn't say girls are masculine.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
But it got painted out of context, and then she was saying like, "You're basically calling us girls in America gold diggers." I was like, "What the fuck?" I didn't even. Do you recall me saying
we
that?
didn't even say that.
I was just like, "What the fuck?"
She put her feelings into it, and she was like, "This is what you guys are implying," type of shit.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
I was just like, get the fuck out of my face. Like she was a good friend for many years. I was just like, get the fuck out. Like if you're one of those girls, get the fuck out. But I think like when you say stuff like that, it gets twisted out of context, right? Like for sure all the time. And then for us being like a smaller channel, only 50 like subs, we already got that pushback. And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? So I feel like this point of the podcast that we started at Controvert is because we feel like men don't have voice, but we also want to focus on the equality. So equality for both men and women. And I think it's critical because men starting to like have all this pushback from feminists or even women in general, it makes us not have a voice. And you know, like the freedom of speech, man. It's like we have our own opinions, dude. Like if we think women in the East, and it's not even like just like me or like Dalen, it's like anyone. Like a lot of guys are becoming passport bros. So what do you think about like passport bros and all that stuff?
Well, the whole thing with the passport bro thing is, I mean, I understand it why guys want to, go out there to go find more feminine women or whatever, but I'd rather just have girls come to me. I don't want to be searching for girls, especially like that. I mean,
But it's harder to find girls here, though.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure,
So-
bro. Compared to over there, yeah, it's over there. It's guaranteed. Like, yeah, you go over there,
Yeah.
cool. I mean, eventually, I'm gonna start traveling around and I'll start building, those rotations around those places. But as of now, it's like I don't really give a fuck.
Dude, are you expanding Alphas Only worldwide or what?
Oh,
Is that your
yeah,
plans?
dude, that's the goal, bro. That dude, Alpha's Only Club is going to be fucking
guy's a legend.
huge.
All right,
It's gonna be
all right,
legend.
all right.
It's literally gonna be like the next fight
Holy
club, bro.
shit.
That's the goal. Is literally just a fight club, fucking literally.
Can we
Because-
join? Do we get premium membership?
Yeah, I'll give you guys the links to join.
Hey,
You guys talk to the other
I
guys.
requested to follow Alpha's Only Club. You didn't accept my request yet.
Bro, there's over 15,000 people who are trying to
Holy
get into
fuck.
that account. I have not accepted.
That's crazy.
I only accept a few because I have to be super safe, bro. Because I have a lot of stuff on there that would, if people report, banned. The whole account's banned.
Yeah.
So I like to keep the account private, super safe.
That's fucked.
And for the OGs. So yeah, I'll find you guys. I'll add you guys in there. But
That's why Rumble, man. Rumble's the new wave, dude.
Yeah,
Like all
yeah.
this monopolization with like YouTube and Instagram and Twitch, fucking cancer, dude.
yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
even know if I can
but-
say the word cancer on Twitch. Can I say that?
yeah, probably
Shit, I don't even know.
cancer as in
Crap.
yeah, fucking. But yeah, a lot of girls would come to me, with those problems of why don't these guys find me attractive? I'm like, dude, because you're too much in your masculine. Too much in your masculine, and a lot of guys who are masculine, which are the guys she's attracted to,
Yeah.
don't want another masculine dude. She's basically acting like a dude. They don't want to date a dude, right? It's like, I don't want to date a dude. And so a lot of girls, I have to tell them, like, okay, yes, you've been told by society that you're gonna be happier working this 9 to 5, being that boss ass bitch.
It's not
But
true.
are you happy right now? No. Like, that's why because she's coming to me, calling me, asking for advice. Well, of
Obviously,
course
she's
you're
not happy. Yeah, calling
of course,
you. Yeah.
bro. And so that's just the reality. And happy people overall, and like I said, the happy people overall are not beefing with you in the comments. The happy people overall are not attacking you for your opinions. Those people are not happy, bro. Like you guys saw
They
just
are.
by talking to
They are not,
They
yeah.
are not happy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, happy people don't act that way.
We did a video on this too. We talked about weak men because I got attacked
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was like talking a little bit about Andrew Tate in like a group chat, and then there's this guy, he's gay, and he was just like, I don't like how Panda he talks about Andrew Tate, and then because I sent some videos there in the group chat, and then man, I should have knew this because like gay guys, like I'm not anti-gay or anything, but I'm just saying that like because gays are most likely more common to hate on Andrew Tate, right? And they don't know why. I asked him, why do you hate him? And he's like,
Because you've been told to, bro. They've
well,
been told
I've
to.
seen some snippets, and I asked him, have you watched any long form content? And he's like, no, but I think I should, I think I
And the
should.
thing is, this gay person was kind of like talking behind his back.
He
Type
kept
of
talking
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, like I want to talk to you about this because I introduced you to all my friends, and then you're talking shit to the friends that I introduced you to,
Exactly.
and it's just like these types of guys, they don't want to accept reality. They don't want to accept that they're lazy as fuck. This guy doesn't have like a good job, like a really sustainable job. It's just something like just whatever. And then so like I really resonate with you when you say like weak men or simps. They're the problems, man. They're the ones to blame.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, strong men blame themselves, weak men blame others. So a lot of everyone's blaming women and how they're different. It's like, no, dude, it's because if you notice all these women who act this way, it's like they all have weak fathers, bad fathers, or absent fathers, bro.
Yeah.
So it's all due to men in society, bro. Men,
Are your
weak
parents
men
split?
allow these things. Yeah, my parents got divorced when I was like 7, and so that put a huge like, when it's seeing that, I was like, oh, dude, like seeing how the relationship ended, seeing how all that stuff ended. One, I obviously don't want to get married in California, obviously.
I could relate. My
Yeah.
parents too.
Yeah.
Divorced really young.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, bro, like it's this whole marriage thing nowadays is not that cool because now it's like you're involving the government, you're involving money. It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
it's a
love
business.
shouldn't
It's
be.
a fucking
Yeah,
business.
it's a whole business, bro. They make money when you get married. They make money when you get divorced. Like it is what it is. But yeah, going back to the gay thing with that guy. friend
That's
you
how
had.
people are in the comments, right? They're
Yeah.
all like the weak people that are hating because they can't accept the reality.
There's one guy.
unhappy.
There's one guy I like watching. His name is Jack Donovan. He wrote The Way of Men, and
Yeah.
he's actually a gay guy, but he's a super masculine dude, and he actually talks about all the same things that we talk about. And the one biggest thing that he talks about is a lot of gay guys make it their whole identity And same thing with feminism. Feminists make it their whole identity. Like the LGBTQ people, they make it their whole identity. So when the society and the matrix says, hey, Andrew Tate or us, we're attacking LGBTQ people, then those people who identify with that, they're like, oh, I hate these people now. It's like, why? Well, because they were told to. And same with feminists. Why do you hate this guy? Like they don't know. It's because the news told them to. It's this, why orange man bad. It's like, bro, because you've been told to hate these people. But if you actually were to hang out with these people in real life, or at least watch some of their videos, watch a full video, you guys be like, oh, this guy's pretty fucking
Did you
based.
see that new BBC interview?
Oh, bro,
Fucking
wild
jokes.
wild.
That
Yeah.
lady, Lucy.
That's her name.
God,
That's the
it's
bitch.
so dumb. It's just, she didn't even watch like a full content video, and that's crazy because like people don't have that attention span now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, let's go on to like a next video. So
That's the one.
this one, okay, I think this is the one we kind of had you reply to me.
Will cancel work, will get fired from their job to see me.
let's
Why? Because that's
replay
genuine,
that.
true.
Sorry. God damn it. I hate how IG like
Friends that will cancel work will get fired from their job to see me. Why? Because that's genuine, true desire. Once you understand women, this is what it's like. When a girl has true, genuine desire for you, she is willing to do anything to see you. Because girls are emotional. They have feelings. If her feelings are stronger towards you than that job, she's willing to leave or get fired from that job to see you or be with you. Why should I?
Yeah, so that goes back to what you mentioned earlier with the girls who are making that 50K a year, whatever.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if a dude that they really liked and a dude that they really loved told them, "I don't want you working there. I'd rather you taking care and spending more time taking care of the family," she would say yes. But here's the thing: a lot of girls will say, "No, that's not true." It's like, bro, you've never been in a relationship with a top 3% dude. You
don't know how it feels.
because you don't know. You can't even fathom it being true. Same thing
But
as Sims.
here's the thing that I'm thinking, man, because like a lot of guys are normal and they're like probably making like 50K or whatever bullshit.
So yes, that's
average
why the girls
salary.
look at these
So-
average guys.
So they
yeah.
kind of like this average guy needs a girl that also makes in like revenue, right? So I know you speak on like terms where like it's like a guy that could take care of the girl, but what if it's like a guy who can't really take care of a girl?
So that's the thing, man, is like that those girls are not even attracted to those guys in all reality. Like, I mean, take care of the girl financially. It just depends what kind of guy he is. I mean, obviously, I don't think that any guy who is really chasing his mission and purpose and is actually making impact on the world is only making like enough for just himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're able to change millions of people's lives, or at least thousands of people's lives, bro, that's worth a lot of money.
So that's where I kind of differ from you, because like you've obviously been in my house, and then you know that I make over 6 figures for my job. So my house is like my parents' house. So I have like some, you know, like I have like hand-me-downs in a sense. But when I see a girl that doesn't work a job and is just like going to be a housewife, that's what she aspires to be. I see that as lazy and someone that can't really like pull her own weight and really push herself. Because my mom, right? I kind of base it off my mom. She works full time and she was able to take care of 3 kids, three boys. She works full time. She cooks. She cleans. Do you think like women, if they could be like that ideal woman, that would be like what most men would want?
Yeah, I mean, I think here's the thing though. It's like, yes, the girls can. It's definitely possible. It's not impossible to work and then also take care of a family. But here's the thing though. Is like it messes up a lot of the dynamics, and also it's just, why would you want like your girl also working and taking care of the family? It's like, why don't you just have more time spent with the kids? Because I guarantee now the kids have to be at a daycare. The kids have to be taking care of someone else that you don't even know. Right? I mean, maybe if school was good, then okay, yeah, you drop them off at school. But bro, school is brainwashing these kids. Yeah. So who's watching these kids while both parents are at work?
And social media too, on top of that.
There you go.
But the thing is, like, in our parents' generations, like, especially in like the Asian community, right? There's a lot of Asian moms that work full time and are able to take care of the kids successfully. Like, we're talking about households that didn't divorce. Like, I go like Asian friend's house, and then it's like the wife that is cooking and cleaning and also working a full-time job. So
Yeah, but when I see those relationships, bro, I don't look at those relationships like I want that relationship. I don't look at those relationships and be like, yeah, I want.
what's your ideal relationship?
Dude, that's the thing is when I see super happy, like the girls are head over heels in love with this guy. They're just taking care of the family. They're they're working on the farm, whatever, taking care of the chickens and the cows and shit. Fucking in those areas, bro. It's fucking that shit's. I like that shit, bro. Like those when you see the girl like super head over heels with the dude, it's like I like that. Like that's what I want to have. But you don't see that very often. Most relationships you don't see. Yes, the parents might be together, but are they having sex every single day and they're like head over heels in love with each other? No. It's more of like a business partnership, bro.
Yeah,
yes, they stay together for just the kids.
Yeah,
they're not
they got
staying together.
too much invested. Yeah,
Boom, there
together.
you go. So they're not staying together because they really love each other. They want to be around each other. No, they're staying together because they have kids now. And yes, in Asian cultures, like marriage is super important. Once you get married, boom, you guys are staying together, right? And that's what I've noticed as well. Right, and then you see other cultures who don't value marriage, dude, they're getting divorced real quick. So that's what shows me is like, okay, yes, these people might stay together for marriage or for the kids, but would they really be staying together if they didn't have those things?
So
I don't know. I don't think so.
Is love more important, or is the capability of running the marriage more important?
So that's the thing. Marriage now is just a fucking business. So
Exactly.
So like
So
that's
you said you wanted like real love, right? You wanted something head over heels.
love is what's gonna. That's
sustain.
literally love is what's going to literally. It's the most cringy shit ever.
Damn,
But
that
literally,
sounds
love
cringy.
is the truth. Like literally, love is the truth to
Yeah.
fixing all these problems, right? Like we said, all the people who lack love, these are the people who are hating, bro. Everyone who
For
lacks
sure.
love are the guys who are looking for love externally. Anyone who's lacked love within. Always look for externally. All the girls with daddy issues and they never got love from their dad. Who do they go to? A bunch of dudes who give them dick. That's their form of love, bro. And same thing for simps. They never got that love from their mom or their dad. So now they have to go externally to try and find love from women.
That was me.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah, that was
This
me.
guy's speaking mad
Yeah.
facts right now. It's fucking
So
crazy.
that's what I'm saying is love is literally the key to everything, bro. And so when you see loving parents, and that's the biggest thing is loving parents, that's literally what's gonna save everything, bro. That's why I'm teaching guys to be in loving relationships, not only love yourself, but be in loving relationships. So when you have kids or when other people can just look around you and see, wow, this relationship I want. I can look up to this. Maybe their parents are not doing that, but I can look up to these people. So that's why all the guys in my community, I talk about this. I talk about the most important things that's going to cause a relationship or just create really healthy and loving relationships. And so, because everyone's going to be looking up to us in the future, bro. Other kids, other future generations, our kids, they're gonna be looking up to us, and that's what's gonna inspire them to want to have that, or at least have a basic foundation or blueprint of this is what a healthy, loving relationship should look like. So now they know, cool. If a girl tries doing this or that, I'm not gonna tolerate that or respect that, or I'm not gonna just tolerate it and let her walk over me. No, I'm gonna walk away from her, right? So a lot of guys who are simps, bro, it's from their parents, bro. It's because their dad was a simp.
Like relationship at all.
Their parents didn't have a loving relationship. Their dad was probably a simp, and that's where they got it from. It's been programmed to see, oh, well, I saw mommy and daddy doing this, and they were together. It's like, well, they were together just for you
Sadly,
guys and the business.
Because like you usually hear this a lot, like happy wife, happy life, right? So
Dude.
basically, the simp is basically just like being there, making the wife happy, and then their perception of a healthy relationship is all screwed up, basically. By
Yeah,
them.
I could relate to that because there'd be times like where it'd be like it's kind of like what you said with like programming men. I'll see all these like posts online, like Facebook, IG. It's like you got to take care of the women. Especially, are you part of like subtle Asian dating? All
No.
that bullshit. So subtle Asian dating, it kind of purported that, and then it kind of made me think that maybe I should start treating a woman and start being a simp. Like I gotta start treating a woman like really nice and take care of her and all this shit, so that I could, have some success. Because like there was a period of time where I wasn't getting any. I was fucking dry because I was just too alpha. I was just too confident, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, what if I just be simp? So I completely turned. I was too simp. So when, like how I explained earlier, I would be like a nice guy, right? And that's when I got like the most amount of success. But if you go too far, where you become a simp, that's when things are just out of balance, out of whack.
So you could have been. So that's the thing is like being a gentleman and being a simp is very different, right? So you are a gentleman until the girl disrespects you, walks over you, tries to do something that it crosses your boundaries.
Yeah.
A simp allows these things. That's what simping is. Is yes, you're a gentleman, right? But the gentleman does not tolerate these things. The second the girl fucks up,
walks away.
boom, he's gone to another chick.
But he doesn't slap that bitch.
He doesn't slap her. No, he just walks away. Because that's the most valuable thing to women.
Something we
is
don't
his
want
time
to
and
preach.
attention.
Yeah.
So simps will keep giving the girls time, attention, validation, calling, even though she's fucking other dudes, even though she disrespects him in front of all of his friends, in front of her friends,
Doing
in front of
OnlyFans.
society. Bingo. So that's why simping and being a gentleman are very different. And so it's a lot like, yes, nice guy, good guy, simp. They're all kind of merged together, and it confuses a lot of people. Basically, a simp is a guy who just keeps tolerating these things, especially when he's not getting what he wants or getting like reciprocated. Like whatever he's doing should be reciprocated. And with a simp, it's not. He just keeps giving. He's not getting anything in return. So being a gentleman, though, is, yes, he's giving because the girl's also giving. She's also giving respect, giving, her time, energy, her full attention, right? Her feminine energy as well, right? Until that all ends, until she starts disrespecting him, he's gone, bro.
That's a lesson I had to learn the hard way too. Like I started off as like a super simp, right? And then I was like, damn, what am I doing wrong, And then like slowly, not until after college, I was like, damn, I was being too much of a simp.
You know what you need to do? Because you look like a nice guy, right? We gotta go according to what Logan said. You gotta be polarizing, bro. Like for me, I gotta be someone who's like super nice, gentleman, opens the door. You gotta be someone who doesn't open the fucking door. You gotta be like, you gotta be talking about like sexual shit. Like Logan, you gotta teach this guy, bro. You gotta teach it.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't be like, I don't know, man. I just feel like that polarizing thing, that statement you said is totally on point, man. Like,
it is because the biggest thing is it just surprises women, bro. And so but that's the thing though.
Mysterious.
It matters long term though. So it depends what your goal is. So a lot of guys who are just looking for sex because they lack sex, they're gonna do the short term things but guys who already have abundance of sex, they're gonna start looking for, okay, what's the long term things I can get out of this, right? So like I said, that those are things that might not be super long term. Being a simp for a girl just to get laid is very temporary, because when she finds out that you were faking it, bro, then she's gonna walk away. Right now you're fake, so that's not temporary. I mean, that is temporary, so that's not long term. And so if you do want something long term, you have to be genuinely yourself. You have to actually be like the best version of yourself. And so whatever version that is, yes, you might have to be a little bit more of a dick or an asshole, but that's really just those are the traits though. There's some traits of being a dick or an asshole, which is having the balls to walk away. A lot of guys who walk away, girls would consider that being a dick, but that's actually a good thing.
Daily,
right? That doesn't mean you need to cuss. That doesn't mean you need to cuss at bitches or slap them around like Chris Brown, whatever. You don't need to do any of that shit. It's just those are some of the traits of those guys. So if you could pick out those traits and actually internalize it and actually do those things, because that's what you want, then yes, the girls are gonna realize, oh shit, this guy is actually all that, and then that's gonna be a long term thing. Because the only reason why those things are short term is even the pickup guys, like all the OG pickup artists, bro, they never had long term relationships. That's why they struggled. They're able to bang any chick they wanted.
That sounds like one of our friends.
Yep. But they struggle with anything long term, bro.
Logan, what do you want to give as advice for like the guys who are like beta and like lack confidence? Because you said like to be yourself. Would you kind of just like, because for me, I would recommend you gotta get some confidence, man. You gotta kind of change that personality a little bit, especially if you look innocent like both of you guys. Yeah, you gotta be polarizing. You gotta act more cocky. And
to be honest with you, bro, I genuinely believe that all guys are born like pretty fucking based, like alpha male type of guys. I feel like all guys are normally born this way, and then they're reprogrammed into something else that they're not. All of us when
through
we're
Disney
little,
movies or some shit like that.
Everything through parents, bad relationships, right? So I think when all kids are little, like we all want to do certain things that are not good by society. Climb on a coffee table. Kind of mentioned this, right? You climb on a coffee table as a kid, and your parents yell at you. You don't want to ever do it again, right? That's what sets these limitations and these boundaries, right? And a lot of alpha male type of dudes tend to do things that people don't like. Like most alpha male dudes, they don't do anything that society likes at all. Like they're the scoundrels, bro. And so that's the thing is when you're growing up and you have these traits about you, like me when I was younger, I was fucking crazy, bro. I was doing whatever I wanted, and it got beaten out of me. And then I started doing what other people wanted. That's when you're no longer doing it for you, you're doing it for someone else. So a lot of these guys, when I say be yourself, what I mean is do what you want to do in the first place, in the very beginning of when you were first born, of those instincts, bro. Because all of us have these instincts, and they're being out of us. And so they're being out of us by the media, social media, our parents, bad parents, the school system, right? All these things are actually built to make us submissive, because it's impossible to have a worker that's not submissive, bro. All the workers need to be submissive. So that's the thing, is it's actually being out of us to be this way. And so when I say yes, I think all guys are confident without, you know, if they didn't have the bad parents and the parents who actually had, like, you know, that showed them, like, you know, that, hey, you're actually doing something good, and actually support them, then they would have the confidence. But, you know, they grew up without it. And so that's like I said, it programmed them to not be confident, programmed them to be insecure, to seeking validation and approval, because they were always seeking their parents' approval and validation, because they never got it from them. And now they're seeking it from women. Now they're seeking it from society. Now they're seeking it from their boss. Now they're seeking it from everyone else. So it all stems from there, bro.
Have you ever acted like that, like more beta, I guess?
Yeah,
like
bro.
To try to make people happy.
Yeah. So when my parents got divorced, right? I automatically, cause California, you automatically get, the mom gets custody, right? So I was living with my mom, living with my sister, living around basically a bunch of women, bro. And that's when I started to get more simpy. I started to act more like a woman, right? More of my feelings, more emotional, because I was only surrounded by women. Yeah. Right. Then once I started, when I realized this shit, and I was like, holy fuck, I need to make a change. You know, right when I was like 14 or 13, I was like, dude, I need to go live with my dad. So flew over to California, started living with my dad, right? And then that's when I started to see more results with more women. My business started to do better, right? Whatever I want to do, it was much better, right? And so just being around men is super important, but it's very important to be around both parents, right? Nurturing, caring. But I think it's really important in the very beginning stages of like being a baby, like when you're little, like maybe like 1 to 5 is, the mom is most important, right? But eventually the dad has to, and this has been in society for the longest time. It's like once the boy turns 7, he stops living with his mom. He goes straight to like living with all the men in society, bro. Like all the Romans and stuff, all the Spartans. That's what they did. Took the boys out from their moms, and bro, straight warriors. And so yes, there's a little bit of balance. That's a little bit extreme, but it shows like yes, they even knew back then is like too much feminine energy around guys is not good. And so a lot of guys I notice who are simps is they live with single moms. A lot of guys who grow up with single moms and only are raised around their mom and their sister, they grow up very simpy, very feminized, because you're surrounded by women, bro. That's just the reality. If you surround yourself, like I said, like any entrepreneur knows this, surround yourself with show me your 5 friends, I'll show you your future, right? And that's completely true. So if you surround yourself with a lot of women, yeah, you're gonna be more feminine. You're gonna be believing these things that they tell you.
Yeah. And I asked that question because you posted a video about like talking about how if you live with the mom, and you talked about it as if you have like divorced parents, which is crazy because I predicted that shit. So I mean, it's crazy how like you live with your mom at a really young age, but then you're still able to become like the really smart, intelligent man like how you are right now, dude. Like at a young age, man.
Yeah, I was always able to be self-aware. Like I was always able to self-diagnose. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of struggling with girls, bro. I'm kind of fucking up with girls, you know, and like, or I'm just not happy, bro. And so that's when I was like, oh fuck, I need to go do something. And so yeah, that's when I just took action, and I was self-aware enough. And sadly, too many people are just not self-aware enough to like self-diagnose themselves. So I've always been able to realize if I'm struggling with something, I gotta do something about it. Like when I was struggling with girls, I didn't mind reading a book on how to understand women, right? A lot of guys, when I tell them, hey, go read this book on how to understand women, they're like, oh fuck no, I don't need that. It's like, yes, because a lot of guys, they have a huge ego and whatever. But I think that's what
society thinks about confident people. Like for example, me and you, right? They would think that we're stubborn. We don't want to listen to people. People probably think we're closed-minded, but we actually think that we have a lot to improve on. For example, me and you, like we are alpha males, but then we still think that we have a lot to improve on, even though we know that we're established, right? Yeah. So it's like I look at you, I don't think of someone as like stubborn, but everyone else, society, comments, all those people in the comments, they would be like, this guy, he wouldn't listen to anyone. He's just in his own fucking little world.
And that's pretty stubborn of them as well. So I mean,
it is, it is, right?
So I mean. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, bro. It's like I said, like a lot of these people are not happy. A lot of these people who type anything negative, they're not happy. Like if you have the time to type something negative, bro, it's like I guarantee your life is very miserable, because misery loves company.
They
bro.
make you seem like you're the one that's miserable too, which is fucking. It's like they're gaslighting you, bro.
It's crazy.
It's like hypocritical, man.
That's the thing is like that's what gets a lot of guys. Like I said, a lot of guys are programmed this way because a lot of girls nowadays, a lot of girls are controlling society, bro. Women, to simps at least, to simps, women control their entire lives, bro. Because a simp will see a guy like me and be like, damn, I kind of want to be like that guy, and they start trying it a little bit. Then all their girlfriends or a lot of girls tell him, oh, you're being toxic, you're being misogynistic, and he goes shuttles away and he goes in his corner and he goes back to being his old
That's
ways,
why men
right?
don't have a voice, man.
Yep, and
It's
so,
harder for us, bro.
yeah, and so that's the thing is like, yeah, that guy can never be an alpha male, right? Like, that's just a beta male trait, bro. And that's the thing is like, alpha males, bro, in society, they don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. They just do whatever they want. Like, and that's the thing is, yeah, you're not gonna be liked. I mean, but girls are still gonna find you attractive. They're still gonna fuck you.
You still have to press on, right?
Yeah, that's the thing is, you have to look at people's actions, bro. That's the thing is like, it's a very beta male thing to just care about what people think about you and what society says, because, bro, the second you do that, bro, you're not gonna be happy. Any guy who's experienced this, you just follow society, what they say. You listen to the teachers or listen to the girlfriends that tell you, oh yeah, keep giving her time, keep giving her all this attention. Yeah, she's talking to other dudes, but if you give her more, then you'll beat all those other guys. You do all that shit, dude. You're unhappy. You're miserable.
And that's what you experienced before too, because you had phases where you were like, okay, I'm gonna be a beta bitch, or like for example, for me, I was like, I'm gonna be a beta bitch at the age of like 20. Probably like after like my last girlfriend, 2017. That's when I started realizing, holy shit, the whole dating world is a little fucked up. Like, I was on Tinder 2013, 10 years ago almost.
Yeah.
And then that time, women would like respect. And you just talk to like any girl, you could find any girl that would just like respect. But you go to dating apps now, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's like you have to beg a woman for her attention. But obviously we don't
Yeah,
do
bro, I'll
that.
just go, if I ever text a girl on Instagram, I just say I'm gonna ruin your life, and then she's like, okay, I'm down. Like, bro, these girls don't give a fuck, bro. That's the thing, dude. Is like that's part of the polarizing part, bro.
Proofing, right?
Yeah, but even on social proofing, is even just on dating apps, bro. I'll just say that shit, and they're like, okay, I'm down, because, bro, they're not getting messages like that from every other guy.
Let's be real. Your dating app has @Logan Duong, right?
No.
In your
Logan.
bio?
No, just Logan. I don't like showing girls my dating. I don't like showing girls my Instagram, bro.
Humble as fuck.
Only girls who message me on Instagram are the girls who just see me on Instagram, see my videos go viral. But I don't hook up with any of those chicks, bro. Fuck no. Like.
you know, Simps would hook up with those chicks. Simps are like, oh fuck, I need to hook up with anything, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. Even when I meet a girl in person,
that.
she'll be like, "Can I have your Instagram?" Or "What's your Instagram?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, I don't use Instagram. I don't touch Instagram." It's like, because that's the thing is like. You show a girl your Instagram, bro, especially if you have this many followers, you have 60K followers, bro, they're gonna change, bro. And I want a girl who really likes me for who I am. And usually they do. So it's like, I don't really have the need to show on my Instagram. It's like, it's not like, oh, fuck, I'm messing with this girl and you show her my Instagram. It's like, no, dude, I don't need to do any of that shit. It's like, you know, why would I even want to do that? It's just weird. Same thing with like flexing money. It's like, it's the same thing, bro. It's like, I don't need to do that shit, bro. And you don't want to anyway. Why would you want a girl who's into you for the money or the followers? It's like... Yeah, some guys. I remember. I think Nelk. They were talking about this pretty recently. They're like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to bang half of the chicks without this following and this clout." I'm like,
What?
bro, that's wild.
That's
bro.
like
That's
game.
sad, bro.
That's sad, bro.
That's sad that you have to use that social proofing for that.
Yeah, but it just shows that's just the reality for
But
a lot of guys.
a lot of guys like strive for that social proofing because they're like, I want to get more bitches. Like our friend that we were just talking about. He wants to get like to a point where he's so established so he could fuck more bitches because he's so thirsty. His dick is always like sharpening his pencil, bro. You know, he's always sharpening his pencil. And like, bro, if you keep focusing on fucking bitches, you won't have time for other things. And that's what really distinguishes a true alpha male from like a knockoff alpha male that just wants to be a fuck boy. So a fuck boy versus an alpha male, right? Fuck boy just wants to fuck. Alpha male is very attuned to like wanting to get his business or his like work done, and because of that, then he pulls the girls.
Yes,
right?
He focuses on his mission. He makes his priority his mission and purpose, and the girls are the cherry on top to his already and fantastic, amazing life. Other like guys who just chase women and try to make women the priority, bro. One, women are never gonna like this guy long term. That's not a very long term strategy. Because here's the thing. Girls, that's not what girls want, bro. Girls will never find that attractive long term. Yes, you might be able to bang these chicks once in a while, but that's the thing. Why are these guys struggling to build a rotation? Because they can't even maintain one girl, bro. So that's the thing is the guys who have a rotation are the guys who are just purely focused on the mission and purpose. Like I know any guy out there is when they were most focused on just themselves, working out on their business, that's when they got the most female attention, bro.
Hell yeah.
The second another example is when you're in a relationship, that's when you get the most female attention because you're no longer focused about sex because you're already getting sex. You're already getting sex
Plus,
from the
you have
girl.
that confidence too. You're like,
Exactly.
I already have
It's
like a
I
main
don't
chick.
fucking need you.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, oh my god, I want him now. It's like, bro, that's just the fucking reality, bro. Dude, the guys, once you're in a relationship, any guy's been in a relationship, which is most guys, the second you're in a relationship, bro, you get more female attention. You're out of the relationship, you're like, all right, cool, where's the girls at? All gone. They just disappear.
Yep.
Bro,
I can agree, dude.
We all know this, bro.
I
So
can
that's the
agree.
thing is the same thing with your mission purpose. Your mission
Crazy.
purpose needs to be number one priority, bro. And when you do that, everything else will come. Everything else will come. Money, status, whatever you want, it's gonna come. The women are gonna come, but those are all cherries on top, right? So that's how it should be.
Okay. Dalen, do you have any questions? Because I have another question, but I've been asking questions. You as co-host, say some questions, bro.
Let me see.
Come on, bro.
Can I grab this water right here?
Yeah, for sure. Take a little short intermission. Yo, oh yeah, I want to ask about that perfect 10 that walked off, dude.
Oh, that fucking chungus, big chungus.
So, did she ever explain why she walked off?
No, I think I was just talking about like I don't know if it was Brian said it was because he the comments got to her, but I don't think so. I think it was I started talking about dads, and it got really deep and dark because I was like, hey, like how's the relationship with your guys' fathers? And then one girl was like, I don't know, my dad and my mom had a really bad relationship. Oh, I have a bad relationship with my dad. Oh, I don't know my dad. And it's funny because all the
Really?
OnlyFans. Yeah, bro.
Because I saw like after the whole like rating and then like all the comments, her face just was like down the whole time.
Yeah.
But wait, so you don't think she's a perfect 10 then?
Dude, that's fucking wild, bro. That is wild.
Why?
Dude.
Why? Isn't looks like kind of
Bro,
subjective?
Someone kept saying she's a tranny, bro. Fuck no.
Wait, but
Yeah.
that's kind of mean though to say she's a tranny, man. Like you don't think she's like good looking?
Well, that's the thing, bro. Is fucking. If I'm just looking purely at her vibe and energy, right? I don't want to be too subjective. If I'm looking at her vibe and energy, we just didn't click, bro. She's just not my type, bro.
So what would you rate her?
Fucking 0, bro. 0.
Dude, that's a little fucked up, man. I mean, I think she looks like a 10, dude.
Wait, can we see?
Yeah, I want.
I haven't seen this, bro.
Where is that?
Nathan yesterday, and by hookup.
I am to like a lot of outsiders.
Oh, we watched that one.
Was it this one where she leaves at the
We're
end?
talking
Rizzed.
Nate Risen.
All right, let me
It's go to
Just-
just click on the main page, the AOC content. Yeah. And then it's going to be that one, yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
never
sleep
mind.
around with everyone
Yeah.
else.
So this chick.
Let's just look it up.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Perfect 10 walks. Fuck. Walks off. Oh, dude, just didn't update. Fuck it, whatever. I'll change the thumbnail after. So, oh, right here. Let's do a short snippet.
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah.
Alexander. I think right now I'm actively
That one? The-
dating and talking to like
This one.
like 7 guys, 7, 8. I don't like talk to all of them regularly. I don't see them regularly.
How
but,
old
know,
are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, so she says like basically like a
attractiveness.
recap for
Don't think
everyone.
I'm fucking gorgeous.
She keeps saying like she's gorgeous.
Nobody's a 10.
Which
So
one?
if everyone's a 10,
The blondie over there?
then. Okay, so you think you're a
Yeah,
10.
big chungus in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the left. Yeah.
I
Don't
think
t-
I'm fucking gorgeous. I
don't-
think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please
a 10.
lay it on
Bro,
me.
and I'm just
You're-
reading
you're
the
not a
comments,
10.
bro.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm reading the comments on the screen live, and I'm just fucking. Me and Nathan are just fucking.
Of a
like,
higher
Oh my
dividend.
god, bro, this is hilarious.
And then she walks off the show, right? I don't know
she
where it
walks
goes.
off.
But okay, anyways, so let's
Take
put a
this the
picture
wrong
on
way.
her.
Wrong way. You're not
Please
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay. That's just
Okay.
your opinion.
Someone
I'm-
said
I'm
10
not-
cheeseburgers in the comments. And
I'm gonna rate you, but you're
and
not
Nathan
a 10.
started
okay, you don't
dying.
have to rate
bro.
me. And
The comments
That's
are
just your-
wild.
So I think she looks like a perfect 10, dude.
Are you fucking with me?
10.
She's pretty hot, dude.
10,000
Like why do you have to be
pounds.
like honestly I feel like it's a little bit subjective to say that she's not a 10, that
Bro,
she's a 0.
You know what's funny is she
Right?
can make an Instagram post and there's gonna be a bunch of girls that say, "Yeah, you're a 10 queen. Yes, go queen," and they're gonna be capping to her, just like how you're capping.
But do you
they're
feel
gonna
like
be capping
but
hard as fuck.
Do you feel like looks are subjective where it's like she could look like a 10 to me? which she does, right? But
so,
then she looks like a
I
0
said,
to you.
that doesn't really matter because any guy will fuck her. That's the thing is, bro, guys are pretty fucking. A lot of guys are down bad.
I would probably wife her, dude.
Okay, fuck yeah. So that's wild. Then that's fucking wild. So
Why is that wild then?
realistically, bro, that girl's not getting married, bro, ever. Especially after the show.
I'd be down to marry her. Can
Maybe
I slide in
someone-
the DMs?
Someone her size.
her weight class.
All right, I'm fucking with you, dude. I hope people don't take snippets out of this and fucking twist my words, dude. Wait, all right, okay. So I got another question. So what about the red hair chick?
Oh yeah, so Nathan, like I said,
Would you smash?
no, I would not smash.
Why?
Bro.
I heard you say you
Smash.
would not smash.
No, fuck no. That's wild.
But if Nathan didn't smash, would you smash?
No.
Why?
No, just fucking too many issues, bro. But okay, let me give you guys the scoop though.
Wait, can you into the mic a little bit more?
Oh yeah. So let me give you guys the scoop. So basically, this girl hops on the podcast. She's beefing with us on the podcast. There's a few things she disagrees with for the most part. Because I made sure that I stayed quiet in the car. I didn't want to give out too much information. And so when I started dropping bombs on the podcast, which is truth bombs,
Oh, shit.
her eyes just opened big. She's like, oh, fuck. And then, because, bro, I would say some shit in the car. And we were already brainwashing her in the car ride on the way to the podcast. Like, we were already dropping truth bombs.
You're being polarizing, right?
Yeah, we were already dropping truth bombs, bro. Me and Nathan were already brainwashing her in the car. And then, basically after the podcast, she was trying to talk like shit on Nathan during the podcast just to test him. He didn't really give a fuck. She wanted to fuck again, whatever.
Really? She wasn't pissed off after all that?
Bro, fuck no, dude. That's the thing, bro. When you understand this shit, the girls will act pissed off, and it doesn't matter if they act.
Yeah,
pissed
it's
off,
just
they'll
for like
still
the clout,
fuck.
right?
They'll still fuck,
yeah.
bro. Like that's the thing is that's why it turns off a lot of
But
simps.
but like I would imagine someone like her, she would be pissed off. But like, well, you
know
said
who's-
all the
you know
you
who's
said all
pissed
this stuff.
off?
Nate did.
You know who's pissed off? After this podcast, after she revealed like she got fucked by my brother in 10 minutes, all the simps on her phone started blowing up her phone, texting her, calling her like,
Oh, that's
I've
why
been
she
talking to
changed.
you for 2 years,
Yeah.
and I never even got to hold your hand, and these simps are just exposing themselves, bro.
dude.
What the?
And me and Nathan are dying in the car. Right,
Damn.
bro. We're laughing our ass off, bro. This shit is
Those
hilarious.
are the simps that comment like mean and hurtful comments to you
Oh,
your
yeah.
channel,
Oh,
right?
yeah. And they were like, they're making fun of me and Nathan, and then until she drops the bomb that, oh yeah, I fucked Nathan, and all these guys are like, oh my god, I need to start looking to these guys for advice. It's fucking hilarious. A lot of these guys.
Nah, they wouldn't look
Dude.
at you guys for advice,
No,
man. They would just
yeah.
hate the world.
Yeah,
honestly.
they probably just hate
hate the world.
hate their lives. So basically, that's what happened. Then a week later, she got rid of the dyed hair, she got rid of all the makeup and stuff, and she came on the podcast. You can search up the podcast again.
Really?
Yeah.
She came on again? What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck?
can search
Check it
it
out.
up. It's like she got brainwashed or
Damn,
something.
I'm
Clips.
gonna jack off to this. No, I'm just kidding.
Let me see.
Was it?
I don't know. She got brainwashed. Whatever clips. Let me see if it pops up. She has.
Oh, yeah. I seen this. I seen this. Yeah,
She
yeah.
got dignitized, bro.
Damn, bro.
I'm gonna revisit.
That's her without the red hair?
that, the
Yep.
Poor
Fucking looks like a totally different
spoiler
person.
Simp, I'll call him.
So
So
So what happens
drove
here?
you an
So
hour and a
basically,
half.
go click on. Let me see if you could find her. If you guys click on her base. I talk about this in my course. I'm gonna talk about this in my course because it's actually super important.
Where are we looking for?
Just click on one of the parts where you can see her face, so the audience can see.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Damn,
So,
that's kind of
bro,
hot.
Dyed hair, back to her normal hair color.
Uh-huh.
None of the makeup, none of that shit, right? All these girls, because now she comes on the podcast a week later, after my brother's fucking dignitized her and brainwashed her into being a normal girl.
Uh-huh.
He got rid of all the feminism.
Yeah. Oh,
Like that.
shit, really?
So she goes on the podcast and she's actually debating all of these chicks
fuck.
about feminism. And now she says, girls should be cooking, cleaning, taking care of their man.
Shit.
Girls shouldn't be working. And
Wait, because when she still had red hair towards the end,
Yes.
she was like, she started changing her mind,
bro,
right?
a week
Yeah, I
later,
saw
bro,
that.
and now I don't know if you can tell on her shoulder, but she has my brother's name tatted on her shoulder a week later. and
Fucking
everything.
no way,
What
bro.
the-
Yeah.
Fuck up, bro.
So yeah, basically,
No.
I have the pics. So that's why I'm making my course.
Right here? Wait, on the shoulder? Where?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
Swear, what the
So this is why I'm making my course because through this course, I'm literally going to show guys how to fucking like save the world, bro. Like,
Yeah.
one dude. That's what I'm saying is it only takes a certain amount of type of dude to do this shit. Not every single dude can do this shit to girls. It's only the top percentage of dudes who can literally fucking put a girl back into her default settings, bro. So that's what I'm saying is we need to create more dudes who are on this level, so more girls start acting right, bro.
We also like don't want to get hated. You know, we don't want to be like to a point where we're just like looking like we're just misogynist. So I think like there's a certain angle we could take this, like especially on Controvert. Like we want to promote like equality, but at the same time we want to give men a voice as well. So, but you know, you don't give a fuck what you say. So
No, I know. I get called misogynistic. So I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, I just speak the truth. Like, even if a lot of people say I'm misogynistic, bro, it's to a lot of people, they know I'm speaking the truth and they can actually resonate with it because we've gone through actual experiences that show that's truthful. Society has been telling you since the beginning of time not even to trust your own experiences, not even to trust your own eyeballs, but to trust what they say. So you guys know I'm not misogynistic, but a lot of people who haven't experienced the things that we've experienced, the heartbreaks, getting cheated on, you know, being around bad relationships, they cannot fathom that being true, right?
Yeah.
And so that's just the reality, bro. And basically, a lot of dudes are told, you know, oh yeah, you gotta care about society, you gotta care about what these people are saying, but bro, it's not the truth, bro. Once you actually experience your first heartbreak, and this is why I laugh when guys tell me, oh, you don't say anything that's true. I'm like, I'll wait. And I've had so many guys from high school who, when I created my first podcast, a lot of guys, they disagreed with it. They hated it, bro. They were so angry at it. And I told them, I understand because you haven't experienced it yet. A year later, 10 months later, 6 months later, they'd all come back saying, bro, I'm so sorry I used to hate on you, bro. And I used to hate on the podcast, but everything you say is completely true. I'm like, yep, I know. Because a lot of guys say, a lot of the dudes who used to hate on me, they text me like, hey, bro. I'm like, what happened? And he like got my heart broken. Everything you say on the podcast is true. I'm like, yes, I know. The reason why you guys cannot understand what I'm saying is because you guys have never experienced it. Until these guys experience what I'm talking about, they will understand. And same with the women. All these girls who call us misogynistic, until they hit the wall and they struggle to find a guy who wants to marry them, they're gonna come back to me and be like, fuck, you're right. I shouldn't have been hooking up with all these dudes. But that's the thing. The guys hit the wall way sooner before the girls. The girls will hit the wall when they're 30, 40, and they want to settle down.
How the fuck do you know that, dude?
Bro,
how do you know that shit?
I have girls in my DMs who are 30, 40, and they're struggling to find a dude.
Dude,
That's
okay, I'll give my experience, dude, because I'm 29 right now. I'm starting to date like girls that are older as well. So I find it very easy, girls past 30, because it starts to hit them. You know, the infertility, all that shit. It starts to hit them, and then they just want a guy, and then all that fucking feminism bullshit where it's like a guy just should take care of me financially and all that bullshit. It's like all that shit gets dropped, and then they start paying for me, dude. It's crazy because at that point reality hits them, and it hits them to a point where it's like, you know, I just gotta find a decent guy because having kids is my priority right now, and it's fucking crazy.
Running out of time.
When I was like 20 years old, it was slowly starting to build up feminism. And then once I hit like probably 24, fucking peak feminism, and then peak women just like expecting men to be simps, and women just starting to take advantage of simps. And then now, dude, like when I'm 29, I start dating girls that are older. This is kind of why I would like to date older chicks. They're just like in reality now. They're back to their default settings, like what you said. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's crazy how you know that, dude.
Yeah, bro. Fucking, and this is all from experience. A lot of guys are like, whoa, how do you know this stuff? Or you're just copying this shit. No, dude, I actually know this stuff. I've actually experienced all of this shit I talk about, bro. I have literally, I don't need to read a book. I don't need to look at my phone.
Have you dated a 30-year-old?
Dude, I've hooked up with some older women.
What's the oldest?
Probably like 27.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, same thing, bro. She's just trying to fucking
settle down.
Yeah, settle down. She's like, oh man, fucking, fuck no, dude.
28, above 28, that's when they start like slowly start like building that like reality setting. But under that, all the girls like, fuck Gen Zs right now, dude. Yeah. Especially. Yeah. And what is it with Gen Zs and depression, dude?
So that's the thing is a lot of people are lost, bro. A lot of people are told to believe in things that don't even benefit them. Like I said, these people don't even believe in themselves. They
apply so much to Gen Zs though.
Yes, because a lot of these people are lost, bro. A lot of these people are being told to not even believe in themselves, but to believe in teachers, scientists, politicians. Yeah. And bro, they don't even believe in themselves. They don't even have the mindset to overcome these things because they've been told you're not even strong enough to get out of this depression. You need medication. You need this. You need that. It's like, bro, they're literally they can't even fathom like having this mindset, bro. It's impossible to be depressed. You can't allow yourself to be depressed, bro. And if you ever catch yourself unhappy, that means something needs to change. Either your environment what you're doing, whatever your job is, something needs to change.
I'm just really confused. Like, what do you think like the dynamic is from millennial to Gen Zs? Because a lot of my Gen Z friends, they're just like always focused on depression. Like the gay guy I talked about earlier, and also the girl that I talked about earlier. They're both depressed. They both hate life. And then that's why they hate people like us who just speak facts.
Well,
so what's the
I don't think
dynamic?
they're actually depressed. I think they're just more miserable in their situation. So that's the thing is, a lot of these people who say they're depressed, I don't think they're actually depressed. I think a lot of people who say they're depressed, I've actually talked to people who are depressed. Real depressed people hate these types of people because
they don't say it too.
Yes, because these people who say they're depressed do a lot of time for attention and validation from other people. Oh, you're depressed. Oh, okay. Like let me talk to you, right? Fucking no. You see girls on social media saying I'm depressed, and they get all these followers and likes and views from it, and all this support. Yeah. That's the validation they need, bro. And real depressed people, they hate that shit. You know what gender is the most depressed? Men. More men kill themselves than women. Look at the stats. I think it's fucking huge. Like double.
They don't want to look at the stats.
That's the thing. So that's the thing. You don't see guys going on social media saying I'm depressed because they don't get anything from it, bro. You only see girls going on social media saying they're depressed. When a guy goes on social media and says you're depressed, everyone in the comments says, "Man up, stop being a fucking pussy." And that's why guys in the first place they don't do that. Those are the real depressed people, bro. These dudes and maybe some girls as well who are not on social media, are not talking about it. These are the people who are really depressed. The people that can't even talk about it, bro. Yes, then those are the people who are actually depressed, and I know those people for sure do not like these people going on social media faking it, for sure. And I've talked to real depressed people, and I've seen the people who fake it for attention and validation, bro.
Do you think depression is a choice then?
No, so that's the thing is, I think it's an outcome of your environment and what you're doing.
Is it starting to become a choice for like these fake depressed people?
So yeah, I mean that's the thing is like I guarantee, bro. It's like how can you be depressed if you have everything you want?
Exactly.
They don't have everything.
That gay friend of ours, he drives a Benz. He's like just for or die. How do you say for or die in English?
Boy?
Yeah, mom. No, like he gets everything handed to him, like rich family background, but then all the money just like goes to him, and he doesn't have to do work that crazy.
I mean, but he doesn't value money. It's like if it's a poor dude, then he's gonna value it, and then to him, like that's amazing. And maybe he needs more dick.
Higher standards, right?
Like so for a dude, fucking. For a dude, maybe like a guy who says he's depressed, fucking, bro. The same thing with dude, bro. A dude who doesn't get any girls, bro. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hand you 10 girls right now. Tell me you're still depressed, bro. He's gonna be like, okay.
No, he has a boyfriend though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And he's not a bottom. He's a top.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So I don't know why he's so depressed. I feel like depression stems from a little bit of entitlement as well. Because if you're so entitled, then you have a higher standard of living. If you have a higher standard of living, then you're more likely to be not to that point of happiness. And then
I can see that.
You know, if you're not to that point of happiness, you're going to be depressed, but you're actually not fucking depressed because real depression is when you absolutely don't have fucking anything. Like when I was expelled, I got sent to a fucking hospital, dude, like a mental hospital. They thought I was fucking crazy. And then that's when like the whole world, like I lost my girlfriend too. She didn't want to talk to me because she thought I was fucking simp, dude. She was like, this guy's a fucking loser. And then so my girlfriend didn't even want to talk to me. She didn't even come see me at the hospital.
It's fucked.
It's crazy because like a lot of my friends came to see me, and she was the reason I got fucking expelled, and the reason why I got locked up into a mental hospital. Fucking crazy. So like I just think that like real depression is when you actually lost everything. I almost lost my life too, and that is actually real depression. I lost like my car that I put so much work into, that I modded heavily, bro, and then I lost my car because of a car wreck, and I almost lost my life. Almost lost everything. That was real depression. For me, I think that was real depression. And then you're gonna sit here and fucking tell me I'm depressed. I drive a fucking Benz. I don't have to work. I'm just depressed because my friends don't give me attention. Panda doesn't give me attention. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
you know?
so that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the guys who have actually experienced like real depression, dude, they don't fuck with the fucking the people who are doing it for attention validation. I even said it, bro. I even said it.
Do you think you've been depressed ever?
No, I don't think I've ever been depressed, but I've been in situations where I wasn't happy. And so there was something I needed to do. And a lot of guys, I think they're super miserable because they know that they need to do something, but they don't do it. And so whenever I felt like I needed to do something, I always made sure that I needed to go do it. Whenever I was unhappy about a situation or about a girl or where I was at, I always made sure that I did something about it. And I actually made, took some action towards it. But going back to the chick, right? So basically, she goes on the podcast talking about how important cooking, cleaning is, and being a chick, basically. And all these other girls are saying, I can't believe you do this for this guy you met on a podcast, and I can't believe you're not he's not even married to you. He's not even like seriously dating you. He's still fucking other chicks, and you're still doing this. And so all these girls are trashing this one chick who is now actually normal.
Dude, I gotta watch this, man.
And basically, it's funny because now she's defending all of our beliefs.
Oh my god,
because
that's crazy.
we brainwash her in a good way though. Like
yeah, I know,
good way.
Yeah.
So
But
that's the thing,
like
is,
women will say you guys
we-
brainwash her badly.
Yes, but
which is
we
fucked
actually
up.
reprogrammed her into her default settings, and now she's way happier. She's more normal. She's fucking natural. Everything's natural, bro. It's like, that's the thing, bro. Like, this is the outcome of everything. So, hopefully more dudes can get on this level. Hopefully this can motivate more dudes. But that's why I created my manipulation mastery course, and that's coming soon. Because a lot of things that are used is manipulation. Everything nowadays is used to manipulate everybody. Society, social media. It's to get what they want. And so manipulation is not always bad though. But feminism is bad, and that's a bad form of manipulation. But putting a girl back in her default settings, that's a good form of manipulation. Like we manipulated her in a good way, and it's good for her as well. Right, and so that's why I'm working on my manipulation mastery course, because I want more guys to understand if they're getting manipulated by women, because women are manipulating men all
Left
the time.
and right,
It's their natural. That's what women are best at, bro. They're naturals at it. Guys, it's very rare when a guy can manipulate women. He has to be in a certain position. He has to be a certain type of dude to manipulate women. That's why girls are so fearful of guys who are toxic, manipulative, because it's only a very small percentage of dudes, but those are the only small percentage of dudes that they actually find attractive, and that's the only guys they see. So that's why I say, if you understand this stuff, you will have the power to get whatever you want, and you'll be able to utilize women as an asset, bro. Like, a lot of guys cannot fathom that being
Why
true.
can't everyone feel like
Oops, sorry.
You guys know Sterling Cooper, right?
Yeah.
So Sterling knows about this very, very well, bro, and he uses it all the time on all of his girlfriends as well. He's like, bro, I use sex against all my girlfriends to get them to do whatever I want. It's totally true, because a guy who has a good dick game is very rare for women, bro. Because girls know, like, good sex is hard to find for a girl, bro. Because most guys can't last in bed. Most guys cannot perform in bed, and that's why Sterling heavily relies on like sex. That's why he used X-porn, started now teaching guys how to actually lay it down properly in the bedroom. And that's why he's so popular, because a lot of guys actually struggle with that, and a lot of girls love Sterling because he's teaching guys how to fuck. And that's another reason why girls don't like nice guys, because a lot of nice guys can't fuck. That's why that's why a lot of these girls end up with these toxic dudes. Huh?
Do you think you can fuck?
Bro, if you saw what happened to that one girl, bro, you should see what happened to all my other girlfriends, bro.
Let's play this video.
Yeah, those are the videos that got me viral, bro.
I'll let it play, and I'll go back. All right. So first question.
That was right.
How
when I
many
first started.
how many girls did you smash from here?
Two.
Oh shit,
Red
that's a
and
lot.
the one on the
That's a lot. Okay. Second question.
Okay, I smashed all the girls. Okay, I smashed those ones.
Second question. Second question. You're fucking rolling, huh?
Rolling? What's that?
You're rolling, bro.
No, these were high school. No, I don't do that stuff, bro.
Oh, okay.
These were like high school parties, bro. Like
Oh, really? It looks like a fucking rave. What's
No,
this?
no.
Oh, you just pranking?
Yeah.
Damn, bruh.
Yeah. So you know what's funny, bro? Fucking that's some of the reasons why.
20 years old.
The only reason
Getting all
why
that puss.
I showed like those videos is because I wanted to show dudes like, this is just proof and evidence. This is undeniable proof and evidence.
These dudes are wrong because they're so blue pill to a point that they're simps, dude.
Yeah, I mean, even the girls who in the comment section saying, "Oh, this guy doesn't get laid, don't take his advice." I'd be like, "All right, watch this," and then it'd be me like, getting with some chick. I have more explicit videos, but those got taken down.
When you post stuff like this, right? Does it make the girls feel uncomfortable? Like you're just using it as like a ploy to kind of like do some social proofing?
Oh yeah,
have you gotten?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Oh yeah.
So you've had like girls like unfriend you because of this shit.
Oh yeah, all the time, bro.
Shit, okay.
That's the thing though, is like that's the sacrifice that I took just so I could teach guys that this shit actually works. And a lot of guys ask me, well, does it hurt you that you have like a podcast teaching guys how to get laid by girls, or teaching guys about everything girls do to guys? And I'm like, dude, here's the thing, bro. Like, those girls I don't even want in the first place. So it's not even a big deal to me. It's like, yes, I lost out on a lot of girls who find this stuff weird or whatever. Like, a lot of dating coaches as well. Like, we all go through this stuff.
But at the end, you don't even want them because, like, you know.
Dude,
I don't
that takes a
even
lot
want
of
this, bro.
stoicism, dude.
Yeah,
because
that's the thing is like I've already had plenty. I've even mentioned this on the podcast, bro. I was like, I don't need any more girls, bro. I'd rather have all my boys around me having girls, like, so they can experience it. Because it's like, I've already had like, you know, plenty of girls. I don't need any more. I don't need any more experience. Like, bro, I'm straight chilling, bro. I don't need anything else. So that's why I don't mind like showing this stuff. Yes, to a lot of girls, it might turn them off or they might not like it. But I guarantee, bro, if I meet these girls in person, completely different, bro. It's always online. Because in person, it's very, very different.
Can you invite me to the next party? This shit looks lit. This shit looks really lit, dude. Hey, I haven't had a non-Asian though, like for real. I haven't.
Bro, most of the girls I hooked up with are Asian, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've hooked up with a few white girls, a few Latinas, but yeah, a few Asians, but yeah, bro, I don't.
Asians was that?
Asians?
Oh,
like
white
white,
Asian?
yeah, white Asians.
Are you comfortable giving your body count on podcasts, or is it
like
kind
I
of
said, bro, I'm a
it's a
virgin,
burn,
bro.
right?
I'm a virgin, bro.
Yeah.
Only.
He's not comfortable.
Hey, yeah, I'm not comfortable. I don't like saying that.
Wait, didn't they ask
Gentlemen
you
don't
on-
kiss and tell, bro. Gentlemen don't kiss and tell. It's just something, bro. That's the thing is like,
Yeah.
even if I were to, it's just.
We'll talk off camera.
Yeah, we can talk off camera. Yeah.
I'll share mine too.
Yeah. Fucking. I think only Nathan knows like the real number. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Nathan knows the real number. For
sure.
sure.
You guys around the same?
He's probably on my level now. Yeah, he's probably on my level now. Yeah, for sure.
So you and Nathan, who has more game?
So here's the thing: is I would say.
You mentored him, he mentored you, or?
I mean, we both have the same level of understanding of things. I mean, the reason why I think I am better is because I could coach it better. I could actually teach it better, right? He's actually just he could actually just do it.
But look at
He
those
does- yeah.
fucking biceps, though, man.
Yeah, like he's just that guy. Like that's the thing is like I think when it comes to coaching though,
Rizzler.
like I'm definitely a lot better at coaching and teaching people, which I think is very fundamental.
I think I'm gay, bro.
I think I'm good.
I think I gone gay, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nathan's huge, bro.
Can you give me some workout tips, bro?
Yeah, I'll make sure when I bring Nathan next time on the podcast. So yeah, we'll go do some fun stuff.
Alpha's Only Fitness, right? So
Yeah.
just for the viewers who's watching.
Yeah, or you guys can reach out to Nathan at Star Nate if you guys want to get some fitness tips or whatever.
Or if you want to get some good dick.
yeah, exactly. If all the chicks out there, if you guys want to get it put in your default settings, hit us up, bro. Hit us up. Yeah.
Dude, you funny as fuck, man.
It's so true though, bro. When I see a girl who's unhappy and angry, the first thing I think of is yeah, she's not getting good dick, bro. She's super unhappy, bro. And it's hilarious because a lot of simps can't fathom that. They're like, oh, girls don't care about sex. They don't care about sex. I'm like, bro, trust me, bro. Girls care way more about sex, especially if it's a dude that they
Man,
really
who
love.
says girls don't care about sex? Who the fuck said
Dude,
that?
some simps some simps are really in a fantasy thinking that girls are perfect princesses and they don't care about sex.
What the fuck? How old are they? Like, probably at the age of 15, they don't care about sex.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know, dude. I think a lot of simps still have that thing of like girls prefer being treated out and being being treated like a princess and holding hands and shit. I'm like, no, dude, these girls want to get fucked, bro.
Cringe.
Like you say that shit to a simp, they can't fathom that shit. And I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've said it in front of so many simps, and they're like, what? That's crazy. I'm like, bro, what are you guys on, bro?
I seen girls like they break up with guys because this guy doesn't know how to give good dick. Like for real.
Yeah, dude, all day, bro. That's what I'm saying. Why do those girls
a
make
factor.
it super hard for them to leave the toxic ex-boyfriend or the guy who's super manipulative? Because he gives good sex, bro. If the sex is good. Same thing with a simp. Simps have a very difficult time leaving their ex because the sex is good, right? He hasn't had enough sex or he doesn't have any other options, bro. And so if the sex is good with his ex, he's always going to have a hard time breaking up with her or walking away from her. So that's the thing is, as a guy, you cannot give a fuck about sex. Because girls are going to use it against you. That's like one of their biggest superpowers, especially right off the bat.
Okay. Well, we're hitting like the 1 hour 30 mark. Dalen, do you have any other questions?
Oh, when's your manipulation master course coming out? Might be
Oh,
the first
shit.
to enroll in that shit,
Dude,
dog.
yeah,
Hey, does he get a special or what?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's coming out in 2 to 3 weeks. Obviously, it's just a lot of high level game and a lot of game that obviously cannot be put out on YouTube. That shit would get fucking banned real quick, bro. Like this is like teaching guys how to put girls back in default settings, get the girls to tattoo your names on them within a week. That shit, and it's
fucking
repeatable,
crazy.
bro. Like we've done this, bro. Like
It's fucking crazy.
so we
And
have
you had-
testimonials, bro.
You've
We
had
have real
threesomes too,
testimonials.
right? Like
of course.
I'll
Yeah.
participate in your live stream. Not live stream. Your live stream on IG. I don't know, IG Live, whatever
Yeah,
it's
my
called.
girlfriend brings over other girls all the time.
You said like, oh, like just because like for you guys, I canceled this threesome or whatever. I was like, this guy's fucking boss, dude.
Yeah, so a lot of guys were texting on Instagram. I was about to go fuck some chicks.
Just give me some guys tips and stuff.
And then,
how come you didn't bring me on, bro? What the fuck? Damn, I want some tips. I'm a virgin.
Some girls want to fuck. They were about to come over. I just canceled on them so I could go do a live stream because a lot of guys are asking, yo, when are you gonna do a live stream on Instagram? I was like, all right, fuck, I'll do a live stream. So
how come you don't do like YouTube live or like probably like a podcast live or like on Twitch or whatever?
I used to do some with Nathan. If you go on my YouTube channel,
okay,
at Logan DeWong, you can just go to live and you can see some live streams. I don't do it that much just because I prefer doing them on Spotify, just because, you know, Spotify just, I think it's better. I get more views on Spotify as well. Like, people get notifications on Spotify, and I have like 40 to 50,000 followers on Spotify.
On Spotify?
Yeah, like
So
people hit the follow button. Sadly, you can't see it, but yeah.
Let's check that out.
Did one with Defund Simping. Did a few of them with Nathan. A few of them with actual like live stream seminars. So I have guys asking me questions live.
You look so young here. Like, are you still going through puberty here? Holy
That's 2 years
fuck.
ago. Yeah, with Sterling Cooper 2 years ago.
So I know you mentioned a lot about like simping and like simp guys and all this shit. What would you say your channel best represents? Like, you want to stop simping, or you want to stop like men being weak, or what's like your motive?
Same thing, bro. Men being weak is still simping. Same thing. Reverse is like simping.
That's true.
Men being weak is the same thing. Is like, I just want guys to, as long as guys can self-diagnose themselves and realize, oh my god, I'm fucking up with women. I am being a simp. This is simpy behavior. Then it gives me the option to actually help them, bro. Once guys realize that they're fucking up in certain areas, and it could just start from women, bro. And then once they figure out the women's problem, then everything else follows. Like I said, it's the mindset. This mindset not only applies to women, but it applies to your businesses, other relationships with other men and women, right? It applies to your success and how you view yourself, right? So if you don't view yourself as that guy that can get any girl, how are you ever going to view yourself as that guy that can get any job, any amount of money, whatever? It's never going to happen. So this mindset is, yes, I teach it from women. I use women as the framework, as like the
so you're the Asian Andrew Tate, you would say?
I mean, no, Andrew Tate is very, very different. We're both very different in our own unique way. I think Andrew Tate is awesome, dude, bro. And I've been watching him for like the past 2 years, 2.5 years. And when I first watched Andrew Tate is with actually Nathan, and a video of Andrew and his brother popped up, and I was watching. I'm like, bro, Nathan, they're just like us. This is fucking awesome. And then we started watching their videos, and then yeah, these guys they're awesome, bro. And they're legit. And Andrew Tate is one of those only few guys who are actually legit. A lot of these red pill guys, they talk about women, but a lot of them don't even get women. It's like, bro, like, what are you doing? So Andrew Tate is one of those guys who are actually legit. And same thing with Coach Corey Wayne. I've hung out with him in person. I went to his place, and he's legit as well. And so that's what I really admire, especially when you get into this niche of the manosphere or the red pill. Bro, I really just you start to see there's a lot of people who fake this shit. Like I said, I don't.
So
even
on the
look up a
record,
script.
you're red pill, right?
I mean, I'm red pilled. Yeah, I mean, I'm just super base because I understand the truth. But not all red pill is yes, it's the truth, but it's not the end all be all, right? And so the red pill is true, but it's not what actually works. So a lot of red pill ideologies will tell you a lot of things that will make you, I guess, dislike women or be angry against women. Yep. And that's the thing, is that shit doesn't work.
That would be more like black pill, though, don't you think?
Yeah, but a lot of the red pill, bro, you look at the guys who watch the red pill, bro, they're pretty black pill. Look at the comments, bro. Pill. If I say some of the shit, like, it doesn't matter how tall you are, how what you look like, it doesn't matter how much money or how much social proof you have. I say that on Red Pill podcast, all the guys in the comments, that's not true. That's not true. Girls don't care about the vibe and energy, and that shit's bullshit. It's like, okay, whatever. But that's why I'm very different from a lot of red pill guys. Also, I don't just blame women. Like I said, I wasn't blaming the women for why they act that way. I was like, how's the relationship with your dad? Obviously, it was the dad's fault. It's the guy's fault at the end of the day for everything. Why the daughter acts that way, whatever. And so that's why I always make sure to blame the simps, bro, because all these things are caused by simps. It's not caused by women, bro. And so obviously feminism is a total psyop, but they've been able to see that, okay, men are getting weak. Men are not actually, being strong enough to stand up for what they want or stand up for what they believe in. This is a perfect time to inject feminism into society, because now guys don't have the balls to tell their women, fuck that shit. That shit's retarded. They don't even have the balls to say, hey, yeah, you could dress that way and you could dress like a slut, but I'm not going to date you. right? So they saw that, and they injected feminism at the perfect time when they realized men were getting weak when men are getting simpy.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
let me
whole side.
let me play devil's advocate though. Like
Sure.
for example, like yeah, go ahead. A woman, like for example, if she doesn't have a man to like bounce back on, she doesn't have like parents to bounce back on, she has a lot of debt to take on. I mean, wouldn't feminism be empowering for her though?
Dude, feminism is attractive to most women nowadays because it tells the woman that you don't need a man.
But she would need that because she doesn't have enough money to support herself. She hasn't gotten married yet.
She would need that, but it's still attractive to the girls who don't even need feminism.
Oh, that's
even
true.
the girls
That's
who.
true.
So if it's attractive to the girls, so if feminism is attractive to the girls who don't even need feminism, bro, that's how you know feminism is really good at manipulating women because they've been able to brainwash girls who don't even need feminism, bro. It's like actually.
But for the ones that need it, you think that that's reasonable, right?
I mean, so that's the thing though, is they don't really need it. Like they're still able to get a guy. They're still able to attract a dude as long as they're an attractive female.
What
as
if
long
they're
as
ugly though?
woman.
What if they're ugly though?
So that's the thing is, I know ugly girls. Like I said, ugly girls are still getting laid, bro. They're still able to attract a guy, and they're still able to get guys to marry them.
Not good quality guys, and those guys just like they're
you're
not
right.
willing to pay, you know.
So yeah, so when it comes to the dudes who they don't really find attractive, or the guys who are like that, I mean, that's the thing, bro. Is like I think most guys overall, though, I mean, most guys would choose a girl that's not as hot, but is a better match, as in she's more feminine, she's more peaceful, she's more easygoing. And she's much easier, right? In terms of your stress level.
But he's not gonna choose like a 3.
Yeah. That's
so
the thing,
so
is
what
like,
do you suggest for like the 3 girls?
That's the thing is you gotta the same thing with guys who are super short. You gotta like max out on everything else. So yes, you're not gonna get better looking. I don't know. You're not gonna get taller as a guy. So what can you do? You gotta max out in all these other areas, bro. You have to max out in all these other areas. So for women, I think for maxing out is, bro, you gotta be able to provide and do extra for a lot of these dudes, and you might have to be okay with being a side chick, bro. You can't. Maybe you might not be able to be the main chick. You have to settle for a side chick. I don't know.
But that's the thing. I mean, I'd see it as like a pro when a girl, she's able to max out on everything. Like for example, like financially and for like cooking, cleaning, and all this bullshit. If she's like that girl that could do everything, I would be like, you're the one, dude. Like, but
yeah.
But like you're saying, if she were to learn how to make money and be really good at it, that's kind of like a negative, right?
That's just a masculine thing. Like I said, it's not exactly a negative thing, but this is just the reality, bro. It's a very masculine thing to focus on finances and money, and for a lot of girls, it's very difficult for them to switch out and turn that masculine and feminine energy off. So a lot of girls, they have to be around a certain type of dude to naturally fall into their feminine energy. And eventually, bro, I know, and there's the thing, when a girl's very feminine, she's not going to want to do those masculine things. That's the catch, bro, is like, when you're saying that these girls who are hopping into their masculine to work and stuff, but bro, when they're around a super masculine dude, they're going to be in their feminine. And when they're in their feminine, bro, they're not going to want to do all those masculine things. They're going to want to let the guy do those things. They're just going to want to be able to nurture and care for him. They're going to be able to support him. That's all they want to do.
But let's be real here, because like I'm pretty sure like you have a lot of friends that date girls and then all this stuff, right? Everyone does. And then a lot of my guy friends, they would want a girl that at least makes minimum wage. At least makes like probably, if she makes like 50K, 60K, he'd be happy.
I mean, what's the benefits though? Like, what's the benefits?
It's just more income. And then like if she could be nurturing as well, that's like so that's what I feel like with guys right now. It's hard to find that girl because girls, they are either just really lazy, they make like minimum wage, or they're like making at least 50K, but they're like masculine, right?
I think it's sad that they've been able to turn money into a value, bro. Money is not even fucking real. That shit's a fucking piece of paper that you work for someone else that they give to you. Bro, it's like, that's the thing is they've been able to turn money into a god.
But
People
I would
value
value
money over God.
I would value someone, a woman that values money, because if I have a girl that's just spending money on like LV bags and wasting my fucking money, like, would you value that?
Well, she's got to actually appreciate it though. That's the thing is like, so yeah, she doesn't value money, but I don't want a girl who just looks at money and values money.
Throws it away.
Appreciates it. Valuing and appreciating is two different things. So if you value
Yeah.
it, then it means like, okay, then the money's super important. But if you appreciate it and you understand the value of it, it's like, oh, cool, this can get me this thing. I appreciate that. So you want a girl who actually appreciates those things. And if you have a girl that is a gold digger and doesn't appreciate that thing because she's been around a bunch of money and now she could spend all this money, she doesn't care, she doesn't appreciate it, that's not the type of girl I want to be around, right?
So do you pay for dates?
Do I pay for dates? That's the thing is, yes, I do. I would pay for dates, but I don't even take girls on dates anymore because most of the time I just have girls coming over. Because the end goal for most guys is sex, bedroom, right?
Straight up, you just tell her come through to your pad.
Yeah, and dude, I said this on the podcast, and Brian was like, "Oh, when you're older, it's hard to do that." I'm like, dude, no. When you're a certain type of dude, when you know and you understand women, there's no need to waste time.
Do you think Brian pulls?
Huh?
Do you think Brian pulls?
Bro, he even said on the podcast he was struggling, bro. So
really,
yeah, I mean that's just the reality, bro. Like I said,
wow.
a lot of these red pill guys, like a lot of these red pill guys are not like on that level of like Andrew Tate. That's why I said Andrew Tate's the most legit, bro. Is he speaks the facts and he actually lives it. So a lot of these guys, yes, they speak facts, they speak the truth, but when it comes to actually polling, is like Brian even said on the podcast. I'm just saying what he said. I don't hang out around him, so I don't see the girls he polls or whatever. But
yeah.
He even said on the podcast he struggles to get girls to come over directly to his house. And what that tells me is, bro, you have a very little understanding of what kind of girls are on these dating apps. Because all these girls on dating apps, when they meet a certain type of dude, they're coming over right away, bro. They're not saying, no, I only want guys to take me on dates. No, I don't do hookups and shit. No, that's bullshit. Girls make rules for betas and break rules for alphas. Same thing with happened on the podcast. That chick came over, fucked my buddy within 10 minutes. And to all of her simp friends, she's telling them, you have to wait 2 years. You have to wait 3 years. We have to be friends first. You have to buy me this first. That's literally what she's saying to all the simps.
But what about Asians? Like, do you think there's a difference with like, because she's Hispanic, right? Or Latino? I don't know.
Something mixed, yeah.
Do you think like it's harder for Asians to just be like, especially like fob girls, straight from Vietnam, straight from Taiwan, straight from wherever? Can you just go ahead and just be like, hey, come to my pad? And then she doesn't speak English well.
I don't say that though. So that's the thing is, that's what's happening, but I don't say that. So I say, hey, come over to my house. We're gonna cook. We're gonna make some food together, and we're gonna do some dinner date at my house. We're gonna watch a movie. I don't say come over. We're gonna fuck. Any guy who says that, dude, he has no game. He's not porn chicks.
Well, I tried that. Yeah. Like this girl, she likes to play Zelda. She's like, I was like, okay, we could play Nintendo Switch at my house. She's like, oh, we could get to know each other. And I was just like, get to know each other for like how long? Do you think like having longer time like through text, is that gonna be like making us more compatible? And then I was like, yeah, you could come over and play. She was not that good looking, so I was just like, yeah, just come over. Yeah. So I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. And then she didn't reply. I was just like, dude, like I think she probably most likely needs dick more than I need the pussy.
Oh yeah, bro, that's the thing is
for her, just like be like, I don't care, like just not reply. I was just like, damn, dude. But she's a fob. So
I mean, that's the thing is like, bro, like even if she's not a fob, it's like, bro, like that girl, if the girl is really attracted to you and the girl's really down for you, bro, like she's gonna be making the effort to do those things. So that's the thing is like, I always make sure the setup is, yes, you get the number as quickly as possible and you skip the texting. Texting doesn't gain a girl's attraction or doesn't raise a girl's attraction. It can actually only ruin it. Because texting, it doesn't do anything, right? What actually does build her attraction is actually talking to her in person. On the phone and FaceTime, that actually would help, but it builds rapport. It makes the girl feel safe. So that's why I tell the guys, once you get the number, the first thing you're doing is you're going to FaceTime the girl. Not only to make sure she's not a catfish, but to build rapport, to make the girl feel safe around you so she knows you're not a fucking psychopath or whatever. It actually shows that you're bold and you're confident. Because a lot of guys will not want to just FaceTime a girl right away. I'll literally text the girl, send me your number, and I'll just FaceTime right then and there. Answer, don't answer, I don't give a fuck. And if she answers, I'm FaceTime her. If she doesn't want to show her face, end the call.
You just gotta have that boss vibe, bro.
Yeah, and the girls will know, oh shit, like this guy is fucking, he's about it, bro. And the second she notices like I'm not playing around, then yeah, she's gonna miss out. And then if I ended the call, she's gonna be like, okay, let me get ready, let me try again. and now it sets her up. Now it sets her up like, nah, I don't want to FaceTime. Then you can just come over. How would we just meet in person? Whatever, right? So like then it sets you up for success, bro. So it's like you have to have the balls to know what you want and be super strict on those things, bro. Because it's a numbers game at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, you still gotta make a girl like feel secure and all that stuff.
A lot of these girls, and I've seen this firsthand from my girlfriend being on Tinder and Bumble, whatever. A lot of these girls have boyfriends. A lot of these girls already are talking to other dudes, right? And so now they're just exploring their extra options. So a lot of these girls are not even emotionally available. So a lot of guys, you have to understand, when you're talking to a girl, she might not even be emotionally available. So it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter if you're perfect game, 100% max level game, max level Riz, whatever. If she is not emotionally available for you at that moment in time because there's another guy in the picture, she is not going to choose you because she has a more emotional bond and connection to that guy. right? So whoever she has a more emotionally connection to, she's gonna choose that guy. Exact same reason why you might take a girl on a first date, perfect date, you do everything right, you guys have sex. A week later, she says, I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me guess. Her ex popped back into the picture every single time, because even though you had a perfect Riz, max level Riz, bro. The second her ex pops into the picture, because one, he has more rapport, he has more emotional connection to her, he's always going to win. Even if your game is fucking max level, even if you're the hottest dude, if she has a more emotional connection to him, that guy will always win. That's where I disagree with Red Pill, because Red Pill tells you, no, the guy who's taller, the guy who's better looking, the guy who has more money, more social status is going to get the girl every single time. That's hypergamy. Bro, there's one thing that trumps hypergamy is genuine desire, right?
Yep.
It's her emotions, bro. And so if her emotions are stronger to this guy who might be a loser, right? But
loyalty.
Loyalty, bro. She's loyal to her emotions. Women are loyal to her emotions, not the guy. That's the thing. So a lot of guys don't understand that. Is they're loyal to how they feel, bro. They're not loyal to the exact person. They're loyal to the feelings towards that person. That's why they go back to the ex. That's why they go back to that toxic asshole, bro. Even if this guy's perfect, super nice guy, everything, bro, going back to the ex every single time.
Yeah. I feel like that happens a lot with like the Asian community too, like especially because I date a lot of fob girls. I don't really date like ABGs. I don't know what your type is. Do you like to date like ABGs, fob?
I mean,
have you dated fob girls like straight from Vietnam or whatever?
No, I've never dated any fob girls actually. I have dated a lot of ABGs, that's why I know not to fucking date them again.
Dude, I don't date enough ABGs, but from my experience with fob girls, like they have a lot of loyalty, and they're because they're straight from like the East, right? So they have a lot of loyalty, and if you're like an ex, they would be like, okay, my ex popped back in for sure, 100%. But like with like ABGs or whatever, girls from the West, they would probably be like, oh, my ex popped in, but fuck it, I'm gonna just go with this new guy. So I feel like the loyalty or the rapport that you said with ABGs are a lot less with them versus like fob girls, because fob girls have that East mentality.
When I explain the what's it called, the genuine desire and the rapport and the emotional connection, that definitely works with girls who have loyalty as one of their
Human
values.
beings,
Actually value loyalty, because a lot of girls who don't value loyalty, they'll just bang any guy, bro. It does not matter. That's why I say is you always want to make sure, like, yes, you could turn her hoe into a housewife. You totally can. But here's the thing: the second you fuck up, the second you mess up, the second you do something to make her unattractive towards you or turn her off, she's going to another dude. She's entertaining other guys right off the bat. So that's why you want to always have a blueprint of a good girl, of she actually values loyalty and she values that, right? And she only wants to talk to you and only one dude at a time. So a lot of girls don't value loyalty, bro. Loyalty is not one of those things. And I've dated a lot of girls who are very devious and will talk to other dudes, right? And so, yes, you could try to turn a hoe into a housewife, but the second you fuck up, which is inevitable, you will do something at one point or another to turn her off. And loyal girls will stay with you. Unloyal girls will start entertaining other guys right off the bat. You fuck up or you guys get in an argument, the easiest test to see if the girl's unloyal is, who did she go to talk to first? Did she go to her guy friends? Did she go to social media? Did she go to her hoe friends, right? These are all dead giveaways that she does not value loyalty, because she's starting to entertain these things that don't want the best for her, bro.
Yep.
And so, especially girls with guy friends, bro. And you can never trust a girl with guy friends, bro. That's dead giveaway. Dead giveaway, bro.
I don't know, man. I have a lot. Like I see your post about that, but I have a lot of female friends, and we're completely platonic. Because like,
but
fraternities, right?
If they literally came in and they wanted to suck your dick, would you say no?
I would say no, yeah. I mean, some of them are ugly.
Okay, so then yes, they're actually friend zone. Yes, so they're actually friend zone. Yeah. So in certain scenarios, guys, yes, if they're actually ugly, then yeah, they're actually
okay. They're ugly to me. I don't want to be mean to them. Like, I love you guys.
They're completely
my little sisters and all that stuff. But not ugly to me. But like maybe
they're just not your type, bro.
Sisterly figures now.
Yeah. So yes, that's where it's actually true. But a lot of guys are friends with girls, so they actually find them attractive. That's why I say a lot of these guy friends that girl has, bro, they find her attractive, especially if you're dating a hot girl. Like, that's the thing is those girls.
But those are the simps that are just with like they're friend zoned, So
that's the thing though is she's still entertaining that attention. So if she's willing to entertain attention from a simp, imagine when a rapper slides into her DM.
That's true. That's
right?
True. Yeah.
And like I said, is like, bro, if she's willing to entertain attention from a simp, yes, she might not fuck that guy, but watch when it's a guy that she'll debate thinking about fucking. She'll go fuck him, especially if it's a rapper, whatever, right? Yeah. So that's why loyalty is something that has to be a good blueprint in a girl, right? And so that's why
they can be friends with guys. It just depends, like if they think of each other like with attraction or not, right?
Well, that's the thing is, if you're dating a hot girl, a lot of guys are gonna find her attractive. If you find her attractive, then a lot of other guys are gonna find her attractive, bro. That's the thing. So you have to understand, is like if you're dating hot girls and a lot of guys want to be friends with her, there's probably a reason why, because they want to fuck her too. So that's just the reality. I understand that. It's like all my girlfriends, they don't have guy friends, and any times where I had girlfriends who had guy friends, dude, never worked out, bro. Never worked out. It's just a bad blueprint. So yes, a lot of my girlfriends, they were talking to dudes, or they had social media. But the second I came into the picture, bro, yeah, they know right away. I'm not that type of dude.
But that's because you're legend, bro.
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
legend.
you have to
not many people come across legends.
But I've never been this way completely though. Always like I had to go through being that guy who's like, oh well, I don't want to seem too controlling. I don't want to seem, too manipulative. I want to make sure you're happy, so I'll let you have your guy friends. I used to be that guy, bro, because I was told by society, yeah, you don't want to be insecure, you don't want to be controlling, and that's a manipulation tactic they do on guys all the time. Is, oh, you're insecure, you're controlling. That's why you don't want her to have guy friends. That's why you don't want her to dress like a complete slut and have other dudes hitting her up all the time, bro. They do this to guys all the time, bro.
But okay, like think about it like this: if you got a girl like head over heels for you, you don't care if she's like having guy friends or going out to the club or whatever bullshit.
That's
like,
the thing is, girls who are headed over heels in love with you won't have guy friends and go to the club and do all those things.
They'll do everything to satisfy you.
I disagree with that, because I've had girls that were like head over heels for me, but they go out to the club because they have that habit, because they're so fucking, that's their way of, because for example, like you're playing League of Legends, right?
So why do girls go to the club though?
Some girls go to the club because they actually, like, they're addicted to going to the club. They're fucking party rats.
I know, but what makes them addicted to it, bro?
The attention, but also, well, that's the thing. The attention. No, that's the thing. I was putting my reasons. Okay, attention for some girls, but also for other girls, they go there for the DJ or whatever bullshit. They go there for like the girls' night out. So it's a lot of different reasons like that a girl could go out. But I generally believe that if a girl was head over heels for you and would not cheat on you, I don't give a fuck. You can go wherever the fuck you want. If you cheat on me, I don't give a fuck. I'll drop your ass.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing is like, but that's the reality. Those types of girls. How long has that relationship lasted?
Over 2 years.
Okay, and it's still lasting.
No, like that was like my last girlfriend, and then a couple girlfriends ago.
So
that's a lot of my ex girlfriends. They're pretty party rats, dude, and club rats.
That's the thing, bro. Party girls, you can never take party girls seriously, bro. That's the thing, is like,
but occasionally, not all the time, not like, because I'm pretty sure like your girlfriends, they're not like super innocent, right? And that's another thing I want to talk to you about. If you had a girl that was super innocent, never went to a party, never went to a club, don't you think you're in like a...
Oh, no, that's the thing. They stop doing it for a certain type of dude, though. So that's the thing, is they will do these things until they find a certain type of dude. That's why it's like, they're always, for certain, if a certain type of dude or any dude allows them to do these things, girls will always have their cake and eat it too. If they can have a dude that loves them and wants to date them, but they could still go out with their girlfriends, still have social media, still have guy friends, and still talk to other guys, she's going to say, yes, I'll take that, right? If girls can have their cake and eat it too, they will, until they come across a guy who says, I'm not going to take you seriously. I don't take any girl seriously if they have social media or go out to the club and go out to party and do all these drugs. Then that puts her in a situation where it's like, fuck, I can't have my cake and eat it too. It's either him or it's this. And she's always going to choose him over this, especially if she loves him and actually appreciates him.
My experience is that like that would actually become a little bit stressful for her, because in a sense you're kind of controlling her. When you control like an animal,
no, it's not controlling though, because you give her the option before you guys get in a relationship. This is what a lot of guys think, is they think that, well, I'm gonna get in a relationship with her and then I'm gonna set these boundaries. No, you set the boundaries when she wants to get in a relationship with you. So you tell her, hey, I'm not looking to get in a relationship with you because you go out to clubs, you have guy friends, and you hang out with a bunch of hoes. So is it controlling if she says, okay, I'll drop all those things for you? It's her choice now, because you mentioned it. It's only controlling if you guys are already dating and you didn't have the balls to stand up for yourself in the beginning, and then halfway through the relationship you say, I'm sick of you going out to the club and having all these guy friends and hanging out with all these hoes. It's like, dude, that shit's not gonna work. You have to be the guy in the very beginning. You have to have those boundaries in the very beginning before the relationship starts. You can't just rewrite the contract of the relationship. No, all my girls, they know, hey, I talk to other girls. I sleep with other girls. I like having fun with other girls. I don't like taking girls seriously if they have social media. I don't want to have girls around me who have a bunch of guy friends, right? And so the girls know before they even get in a relationship with me, and because at the end of the day, bro, girls, they want to be taken seriously, bro, especially by a guy they love. So the second they hear that guy won't take him seriously, they'll do anything for him to take her seriously, bro, anything. And so when a guy says, hey, I can't take you seriously if you're doing this X A B C D F G, then she's gonna be like, fuck. Well, it's either I choose A B C D F G or him.
But
And she's
Logan,
always gonna choose him.
wouldn't it also be kind of like another way of telling her like, hey, I don't take you seriously if you don't give a fuck, if you're just at home jacking off, playing games, and then she's just out at the club? Because that's what I do sometimes. I just let her go to the club. I don't give a fuck. Go to the club if you want. And then I'm just like playing my games. I'm just jacking off at home. And she's like coming home. She's like, how come you don't want to have sex with me? And I'm like, I just jacked off. I don't give a shit. So anyways, what I'm saying is that I understand your point. It applies to like a lot of guys. But for me and a couple other guys maybe, they would want to go out to clubs with these girls to have fun. Because if you're dating a girl who's just completely in a different world than you, and you're having fun, like you're going out with the boys and all this stuff, but you don't get to have that love and affection, like head over heels, that really emotional relationship that you talked about. Because I see that as a really beautiful relationship where you go out with like your girlfriend everywhere, like clubs, parties, whatever bullshit, traveling, all this stuff. And if she really wants to go out like once in a while by herself with like her girlfriends, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Like I know she's really head over heels for me and she wouldn't cheat on me. So
why do they have to go to a
preference.
club instead of going to like a library together to have fun? That's the thing. It's like that's the thing, bro. Is it's not for fun. It's like same thing. Reason why girls. This is the argument girls use all the time, bro. It's that you're using the girls' argument that girls use all the time. Is why are you posting pictures of your ass on Instagram? Oh well, it's for my friends. It's because I look good. It's just for me. Then why is it on social media in front of thousands
that one
of people?
I agree with you. That one I agree.
So
with
here's
you.
the thing.
Yeah,
Same thing right here, right? It's the same with the party thing. It's like, why are you going to a club with a bunch of other men to have fun? Why don't you go to an all girls club? Well, that's not fun. That's boring. That's the thing, bro. I bet you mentioned all girls club.
I never mentioned that.
That's the
Like
thing. I dare
is
you
there
try.
an all girls club?
I'm saying that's the thing, bro. Even if there was, they'd say, oh well, that's not fun. It's only fun if we go to this one because, bro. Girls go to clubs to get attention and validation from men, to get free drinks from men. I have literally talked to every single girl at the club I've ever talked to, boyfriend, married, whatever. They do it to get attention and validation from other guys. I've literally been with girls, and I met a girl in Miami, bro. She was single. Her girlfriend was married, bro. Me and that girl were laughing our ass off because guys would come up to that girl who's married just because they were buying her drinks, and we were laughing our ass off. Because this is what girls do, bro. They go to the clubs to get free drinks, to get free attention and free validation, bro. And this is why guys at the club owners, this is what they do as well. They bring girls so they could bring simps to pay for drinks and make money. That's how they make money, bro.
It could also be an excuse because she probably had a long day at work, probably a long week at work, and she's just like, I just want to have alcohol, and she doesn't drink at home. Because I don't drink at home. The only time I drink is when I go clubbing or partying. That's the thing, bro.
It comes with attention and validation. That's the thing is
it does.
You don't want to ever take a girl seriously who seeks attention and validation.
This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. So if a girl really loved you and you put her in like all this crap, like with like an environment where like all guys are trying to hit on her, trying to fuck her and buy her drinks, give her attention. If you put her in an environment like that and she declines all of that, doesn't it kind of show to you that, okay, she's fucking loyal, she's been tested, versus a girl who's just always at home. She's always at home. And then once you have this, say for example, one day she goes out to a club by herself, then you'd never tested anything. You don't know if she's actually been put through that.
So the thing is, you don't know what's going on because you're not there. And I guarantee her girlfriends, I've seen girlfriends, bro, they help each other lie to their mans, bro, all the time, bro. I've seen girls, they'd say, okay, hey, how about you have sex with this dude and we won't tell your man, bro. Girls do it all the time, bro. I've seen girls do this firsthand, dude. And here's the thing. If her friends are hoes, she's the third one, dude. That's just the reality, bro. And a lot of girls who go to the club, they're all hoes. I've never met a girl who's a perfect housewife, girl who's marriage material at the club. That's the reality, bro. And so here's the thing. If her friends are hoes, they're going to back her up. They're also going to lie to you. So if you go to her friends like, hey, how did my girlfriend do? Oh, she did great. She curved that dude. Right? Because that's the thing, bro. They want her to go to the club. They're hoes too. They want her to be a hoe. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying is not only is society and feminism bring on these chicks, it's also other chicks, bro. That's the worst thing that damages the relationship.
Not everyone that goes to a club
when a girl gets in an argument with her boyfriend, the whole friends are the first one to say, break up with your boyfriend. You don't need him. You can have any guy you want. Come out party with us. I'll show you can have any girl.
Get some more dick.
Yep, I've seen it every single time. Girl, you get dick from anyone. You don't need that guy. Bro, trust me, bro. It's the hoes, bro. It's the hoes and the hoe friends.
Do you believe that like some girls would go to like a club just to have fun, not to get dick?
So that's what I'm saying is, what is clubs for? It's not for
It's not to get dick.
It's not for fun, dude. It's for attention validation.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily to get dick though, right?
That's
But
the
like
thing. It's
receiving a
no, it's not
drink.
dick.
Yeah.
Attention and validation.
Yeah.
Attention, validation. The reasons why they get that is because they're getting it for free, bro. That's the thing. That's the biggest currency to women. It's not dick. It's attention and validation.
They're like, I'm still good, you know, like I could still pull like other men.
It's that, bro.
Yeah.
It's that right there. That's what caused relationships to end, bro. That's the exact same thing. It's same thing with social media. Why do girls post pictures of their ass? It's for attention and validation from other men. If it's for their girlfriends, and I want to look good in front of my girlfriends, why don't you just make a group chat with all your girlfriends? They don't do that, dude. They post on social media for guys to like it because that's their plan B. That's their plan B. Girls have social media for all those dudes in the background to be there in case if things mess up with you. The reason why girls go to the club still and they have a boyfriend is because they have their cake and eat it too. If things don't work out with you, guess what? She has a bunch of dudes at the club who can buy her drinks and that she can sleep with, and guys who will actually support her. And she already knows. Same reason why she has social media. Because those are all the plan Bs. When things don't mess up with you, she goes to those guys. Same thing with the guy friends. When things mess up with you, she's going to the guy friends. That's why girls always have these backup plans and these options. That's why girls try to negotiate super well. Because like I said, they're naturals at this shit, bro. They know, hey, if I can have my cake and eat it too, they will. Same reason why. If I know that, hey, I can have this girl and have other girls, I'm going to do it because it's the best and the safest option. Because if things don't work out with this girl, cool, I have other girls. When you drop every other chick for this one girl, it's like, oh shit. Now I have to really make sure I put a lot of effort and time to make sure this relationship's good. That's why you want a girl who doesn't have any other options. No club, no social media, no guy friends, no other options. Her only option is you. That shows dedication. And that shows that she's really about it. Because girls who have other options, dude, that's the thing. Now she knows, well, fuck, I don't have to fucking treat this guy with respect and dignity. Because guess what? If things don't work out with him, I got all these other dudes. That's why girls have social media. That's why girls go to the club, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I'm just saying, like, do you think there could be girls out there that just want like a short time fix to go to a club, maybe get some attention, and just have a short time relief from like their long week of stress at work, and then it's just like an excuse to go drinking?
Bro, you just go to like all girl spa or something. Why does it have to be a club? Like this thing
The club
is like,
has music, dude.
bro, dude, spas have music too, bro. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying,
like,
bro.
It's like this music. It's not like relaxing and shit like
That's
that.
the thing,
dude.
bro.
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
like that I promise you, bro. You bring up an all girl club, or if we create an all girl club, no girls would go to the all girl club. I guarantee you. That's why there is no all girl clubs, because girls wouldn't go, bro. They wouldn't make any money. That's the thing. It's a market, bro. It's attention and validation. Simps, giving girls attention. Girls are there for the attention and validation. They make money off the alcohol that guys are buying for the girls. That's why clubs for guys and girls exist. There is no all girls club. Yes, there's gay bars, but have you ever seen a only lesbian bar? Dude, that's fucking why, because it wouldn't work. They wouldn't make money. It doesn't exist, bro, because it doesn't work. The dynamic doesn't work, bro. You have to understand the dynamics is girls are going for attention and validation, not for fun. If it was for fun, then all girl clubs would exist, right? It's not, bro. It's for the exchange.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So at the end of this, you're saying I probably got cheated on.
Here's the thing. Depends. Look at her friends, bro. If her friends are hoes and her friends are out there posting pictures of themselves on social media, that's why when that girl mentioned, a guy would think I'm traditional. First thing I'm looking at is social media. Are you posting pictures of yourself scandalous on social media? Is your girlfriend's posting pictures of themselves scandalous on social media? I'm going to look at your friends. I'm going to look at who your family is. How's your relationship with your dad? Is the relationship with your dad good? Cool. Is your relationship with your mom good? Cool. Is your family's relationship good? Is your parents' relationship good? Cool. So now you understand healthy relationships.
So
now,
how about this? Like, for example, she goes out to club. She calls me throughout almost every hour, and then even after she's done clubbing. And then she said that she just only goes out because her girlfriends were just asking her. She wants to spend time with her girlfriends.
so is it either fun or with the girlfriends?
I think it's for fun. It's not for like, I mean, for fun with the girlfriends, right? It's not really like
so
for
the reason why
because
because girls are social creatures. So if she doesn't go to the club, guess who's gonna be hating on her? All of her girlfriends, right? And so if her girlfriends are hoes, she's gonna be hating on by all. It's very difficult to be the fucking loser out of a group of all rich entrepreneurs. Same thing with being the one entrepreneur out of a group of all losers. That's the thing. Birds of a feather flock together, bro, and it's totally true. Because here's the thing: if that girl or if your girlfriend was, hey, I don't like going to the club, I don't like getting attention and free drinks from other dudes, her girlfriends would shame her. Her girlfriends would shame her, bro, because they're all like that. They all do that, bro. So that's the thing is you understand Girls are social creatures. There's a reason why they hang around certain dudes, and that's why they're all chasing certain types of dudes, because they're social creatures. If one girl finds that guy attractive, or if the leader of that group finds that girl attractive, cool. All the girls find that guy attractive now. Girls are social creatures. They do whatever society likes. Why is feminism so popular? Because this is what girls like, bro. I guarantee, dude. You're starting to see when that girl we brainwashed, we put her on the podcast. All the girls were hating on her, even though it's good for her. They know it's good for her, but they hate on her because she's going against what the crowd says, bro. And it's very difficult for a girl. Girls either are programmed by society or they're programmed by a strong man. They either choose society or they choose a strong man. That's why girls, they never take simp seriously, and they never will do these things for a simp. Never. They'll do these things for society or a strong man. That's it. Simps, any other guy, out of the picture, bro. That's it. They're either programmed by society, they either do what society says, or a strong man. Because if we go back to caveman days, for girls to survive, they needed to be liked by the tribe. If they were not liked by the tribe, they would get kicked out and they would die because they couldn't defend themselves by themselves, right? They would get eaten by a saber-toothed tiger, right? Or
saber-toothed tiger,
right?
Why can't it be like a tiger? Why do you have to be so specific?
Caveman days, whatever. Caveman days. We gotta stick to Ice Age shit, right? So if the girl doesn't have that, then she dies. Here's the thing about a guy, though. A guy can be disliked by the tribe and kicked out of the tribe, but he can still survive on his own. He can go start his own tribe. A girl cannot do that. So that's why alpha males, as a dude, it works, right? Alpha females, that shit does not work, bro. It doesn't exist. It's not real. Yeah. So that's the thing is, if the dude gets kicked out of the tribe, he can survive on his own. That's why guys are willing to be distanced from society. I'm okay if all society dislikes me. I can survive. For a girl being disliked by society, that's like her dying, bro. That is literally like her dying. That is literally her dying. That's why you don't see that many girls out there acting like Andrew Tate, willing to be canceled. You don't see that shit, bro. You don't see those girls, bro. You see all the girls standing up for feminism and having high body counts because that's what society likes. That's what society approves of. Here's the thing. We go back 50 years ago. What was approved by society? Being a housewife? And if you were a hoe, you were looked down upon. That was dying in society. All the girls were housewives. All the girls didn't want to be hoes. All the girls didn't want to be sluts. Then society shifts. Hey, we do care if you want to get a job and you do want to be a boss-ass bitch. We do like if you have a high body count. Why do you see all the girls liking this, bro? It's whatever society says, girls will follow. Because feminine energy is...
It's like followers. Yeah.
It's natural, bro. It's not saying anything against women. Feminine energy, they naturally follow. And that's a strong energy. Masculine energy is all about leadership energy. That's why men, they're able to go their own path, their own route. And they're able to attract other women who follow them. So when I say girls either choose society or a strong man, if they're with a strong dude, they're willing to be disliked by society. Because guess what? They have a protector. They have a strong man, right? So they don't need to be approved by society. When that strong man says, hey, guess what? All you need is me, and I'll be able to protect you. Even if all these hoes don't like you, even if no one likes you, okay, cool, I'll choose that over society every single day. So, like I said, though, you need to put up that boundary. You need to put up those things that you want out of a girl. Like, if you want your girl going to the club, then that's cool. But for me, I don't want my girl going to the club because I know what the clubs are for. I know what the system is built for. I don't want my girl going, hang out with a bunch of hoe friends because I know what they're going to do. I've experienced it. I've seen it with my own eyes, everything that goes on. So from my own experience, I've been able to build my own boundaries and build what I want and what I approve of. And here's the thing. If the girl disagrees, then cool, we're not getting a relationship. Cool, we could be fuck buddies, but I'm not going to take you seriously. We can still have sex, but I'm not going to take you seriously, right? So...
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, I still kind of like, I don't know, man, because like I'm chill with like a girl going to a club, like my girlfriend. I'm just whatever about it. Because I know that if this girl proves to me that she is head over heels to me and then she could reject all these guys, get all these free drinks, fuck it. More power to you. I've let my girlfriend go, or my ex-girlfriend. I let my ex-girlfriend go on dates just to get free food. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, this guy could feed you. I don't have to fucking feed you. I don't give a shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, that's, if it's totally cool.
Literally,
yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
It's all preference,
It is, yeah. 100%.
And then I'm pretty sure, like, there's other guys that are probably, like, alpha. They probably, like, feel like they're in a secure relationship. And they also let girls go out to, like, clubs and stuff. But there's definitely a lot of simps out there who have, like, girlfriends who go to clubs, and then those girlfriends like are looking for like a plan B, like you said, right? Like, I definitely agree with that. I think there's just so many different like aspects, but majority opinion, I think for like simps, definitely those girlfriends of the simps, they definitely go out for the attention. But for us alpha males, I believe, it's situation, it's case by case. So anyways, it's this shit's getting pretty long. So 2 hour 12 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Did you think that was quick or what?
Dude, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. Dalen, do you have anything else you want to talk about? I think I was just reviewing my questions. I think everything is
touched based on everything.
Gucci.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Logan, do you have anything you want to ask or anything you want to say?
I gave all the plugs. I fucking I spit some good facts. So yeah, man. I mean, if you guys want to find me on Instagram, you guys go find me on Instagram at the Logan DeWong. If you guys want to reach out or ask any questions, I try to answer all my DMs. Even though I do get a lot, I will try to reach out and answer your questions eventually. So
yeah, man. I mean, thank you for giving us like the opportunity to work with you, dude, or have this talk with you, man.
Yeah,
I mean, we're like only 50 subs, but like for you to be so humble and to just, you know, not really just judge us just by our cover.
Yeah, I mean,
know?
like
It's
I said, bro,
crazy.
like
So make sure to just subscribe to Logan right here. We're gonna sub to you, bro.
thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I only had 50 or 100 subscribers, I was always trying to reach out to guys, and they'd always curve me, deny me. And now they're trying to come back, say, "Oh, I want you on the show now." It's like, oh, right? So that's why
you always gotta stay humble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You always have to, bro, because you don't know who's gonna be the next come up, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Is
for
you're investing. You're investing, bro. It's like the same thing with everything, bro. It's like everyone, when you become super famous, everyone's gonna be trying to talk to you, bro. But it's like, who are the guys that really want to reach out to you to talk to you
for sure
because of just who you are? Like those are the guys you gotta really look for. So.
Yeah, and then like my prank TV, you know, because you look at Controvert podcast, yours is like 50 subs, but then like I've established like this one, it's only 2K, but you know, it's had some success. And then my TikTok was about like 60K follows, but
yeah, those are huge views.
Yeah, so I mean, like for you to not like judge us just by our cover, like our Controvert podcast, you see this, it's just 50 subs, not a lot of subs, but then you know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot obviously you guys need to work on, but I think you guys will definitely learn very quickly from doing a podcast. Like for me, like bro, my podcast looked like shit in the beginning. Like it was horrible, and I used to do all my podcasts from my phone, and like I'm just recording. So yeah, obviously you get better with these, you get better equipment, you get better stuff, and you get better gear, and you learn what the people want to see. So yeah, and I think it's good for everyone to try doing different things.
Hell yeah. Well, any last minute comments or anything?
Dude, the podcast was good. You guys asked good quality questions.
Yeah.
And if anyone else is thinking about hopping on this podcast or show, I definitely suggest you guys hop on this podcast and show.
Thank you, man. LA local. We're still looking for guest speakers. And if any girls want to come on, we're really open at debating, man. I mean, if you want to see Logan come back as a co-host, let us know in the comments below as well. That'd be really helpful for us. And then I think we're just going to end it here. Make sure to sub to Controvert Podcast right here. You can follow us over here. Follow our IG and let us know by DM if you want to be a guest speaker. I think we're going to end it here, man. Yeah. Thank you so much, Logan. Appreciate you, bro.